What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for the start of Stormforge, episode 24. Totally not our third, fourth, and fifth take.
Wow. I got my script up. Wow, we're at 24. We're catching up with Merostrand. They were at 27 last time.
I heard that they missed a lot of weeks, so we're catching up. But they had their art in first, so they started before us. I also
These are the unprofessionals that I work with. This is what I have to deal with. I'm the only one that can bring the fire. 3, 4, 5 cuts. Let's do it at 6. I will bring the Alex Jones energy to the start of this show if I have to.
Don't do that.
I will force the fervor into this.
Yeah, the only thing you can't bring though is audio.
Oh damn.
That's saying a lot for somebody who hadn't had a voice for 2 weeks.
Damn.
I've had a voice.
Hey.
In Florence Pugh's voice.
Miley Cyrus has a fantastic singing voice. Thank you.
When things start getting real.
Ed's at my height level.
I'm role playing as Sam today.
Thank you.
Damn.
I appreciate it. Someone's got to do it. Can't even see you over the box.
Oh god, you had the frame of the camera perfect for a second there, and sadly stream will never see it because they'll never see the paying side of it.
So Sam, you got big announcements for this week?
Yes. All right. For the first time that you're hearing this, I have been taking part of Warrior Week, which is what Winter Warrior Project has been planning all year. It's our biggest fundraising event of the year. It goes from November 6th to November 12th because it's leading all into Veterans Day, which is November 11th here in the U.S. And we have been fundraising over on the channel. It is live right now. There's been a lot of different blocks and incredible creators, as well as last night we had Charity D&D that RoBear put together a one-shot for, which went swimmingly and nobody died. And if you know Didier was there, and that was funny. Didier almost died.
I did almost die. I almost killed off one of my favorite characters from Witchlight, but Didier Marceau pursues.
Yeah, all you needed was a little raisin from my little mouse.
I love your mouse.
I love the little mouse. She was so cute.
I will be so honest with you. I know what, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
Did you think they would talk about poop?
No, I heard
thought
mouth.
Is that slang for poop?
I thought RoBear said, "I love your mouth," and I was like, "Oh, oh."
Woo!
You kiss your mother with that?
It's the vocal loss, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Which,
look,
yes,
listen,
that's
it's
also
okay.
an announcement. It's still not back. It's better, but it's not back.
Yeah.
And that's it, I think, maybe. Yeah, Twitch.tv/Winter Warrior Project. If you want to go and check out our fundraising, please go donate money.
Yes, do it.
Where can they find the VOD? Is that going to be posted on a YouTube anywhere?
Not yet, because I need to make sure if they're okay if I put it on mine.
Cool.
So we'll see. But the VOD is up, and they'll all be in a specific Warrior Week collection.
And if you're a subscriber over here on the channel and have your Twitch linked or your Patreon linked, I have it as a private unlist that people can watch, but it is not the official destination yet. So if you missed it, you can catch it over there. And whenever I find out when the public release is, we will post it on the Discord.
I will keep you informed.
Oh, yeah.
Who's up next?
Is it Drak's line or it's
Yeah.
Drak's line?
Enter stage. I'm not meant to say that. Okay. But yeah, my announcement is 1. Everyone looks great today. That's my announcement, real quick. 2, and I think I'm just gonna announce it because I'm gonna be tweeting about it on Friday. But the Over the Garden Wall inspired action play Beyond the Brook is going to be airing over on Stellar Luna's channel on December 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to check that out, keep an eye out for that.
Wait, I thought that was voice only. Are y'all doing live streams?
Oh, it's a pre-recorded actual play. So it's going to be a podcast as well. Okay. But yeah, you're going to see everyone's faces role playing.
Which is good because it's a very attractive cast.
Very, very attractive cast. With incredible art as well, and incredible players and incredible GM. So if you want to check that out, keep an eye out on Solar Luna's channel. Follow them on Twitter, Solar Luna TV on Twitter, or Solar Luna on Twitch. And yeah, you'll get to see the grim fun of the backwards that Ed has in store for everyone. It's going to be wild.
Oh, that's perfect. It's the week after PAX Unplugged, Friday the 8th.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, so check that out. Another thing I'll half announce, but let Ed finish announcing is, actually, I don't know if we're allowed to announce this, so I won't say anything. But I will say that I'm going to be at Dragon Meet. If anyone's going to Dragon Meet, I'll be there. I believe Ed is also going to be there, but I'll leave him to reveal more about that. Ed, take it away.
I am. That's what I'm saying. I'm also going to be at Dragon Meet. So any of you in the UK, yeah, come and visit. It'll be a lot of fun. That's it for me as well.
Question:
I'm going to go back to being Sam.
Have these meetups and conventions, are these all recently fairly new?
No.
In the
Dragon Meet has
UK,
been
or
a thing for a while.
I guess it's just because I know people in them now. There for a
Yeah.
while, it was like all I ever knew is if someone went to Gamescom or Insomnia, and it's the only things I knew. And now there's
Yeah.
like, oh wow, okay, there is a healthy scene of like other stuff going on in the UK.
There's a pretty healthy scene of like TTRPGs in general. Actual plays probably not so much, but I think that's changing over the past couple of years. Like I'm pretty sure with Dragon Meet, Dragon Meet is gonna be the first one with an actual like live show happening.
Yeah.
Or more than one live show happening. So yeah.
Very cool.
So you may or may not have heard of this thing called WWP that someone here has been working incredibly hard to help organize things for and to put things together for. And I am taking part in a humble block alongside Texas Chicken, who is one of the wonderful vets over at WWP. We're going to be doing some Destiny stuff, and you can donate to make my life miserable as we go through some dungeons and in-game content and talk about some lore and things. And I believe one of the donations is to literally invert my controls or uninvert them for a certain amount of money, which will go about as poorly as I imagine it will. But yeah, I get to endure the torment, they get to laugh, we get to raise some money for WWP. It's going to be a good time. So yeah, go ahead and tune into that. I believe the time has Chicken got back to me and I believe stated the time has changed. So now if you want to go ahead and catch that block.
Your time shouldn't have changed. Let me look at the schedule really fast. Your time is at 8:30 a.m. PT, which is 11:30 a.m. Eastern, which I think is 4:30 p.m. GT.
Yep, that will have changed from last time, I think. Last time I thought it was 9 PT last time, but either way, the point being, the real time is there, 8:30 PT.
There you go.
So go ahead, turn up then, and enjoy some of the chaos.
Yes, raise more money. We left off at like the 5,000 mark yesterday. Where we
Yep, we were at 5,040. And this is just on the WWP channel, not the entire total that people have raised.
Exciting. Anything else?
Go ahead. I guess there is one other thing, which is in spite of all the chaos and the bad nonsense that's going on, we're going to be talking about dragons. Normally, I don't go ahead and advertise a plain old video series like this, but I'm going to do a thing where I do like a 4-parter, and I spend like an hour in each one talking about stuff to do with Destiny's Dragons, and it's going to be great, and I'm very excited about it. And I was planning it before big reveal things happened and whatnot, so I'm very, very, very hyped about that. But point is, if you are interested in stuff to do with that and the idea of, the metaphysical predator that is an Ahamkara, that is a wish dragon, go ahead and tune in for that. It's going to be good fun.
Oh yeah. One other announcement I have is I'm streaming on my own personal channel a bit more now. I've been using it as an excuse to just hang out with friends and game. So on Friday, I'm going to be hanging out with Super Dylan, and we're going to be playing Myth. So if you want to check that out, I think we're going to be going live at like 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to check us out, hanging out, just playing games, please do. Just a couple of days ago, I was playing with Alicia. We're playing through Slay the Princess, which is a very cool and eerie and unnerving game. So many content warnings. I please look it up first before watching the VOD if you do want to watch the VOD. But it's a really good game. So I'm going to be doing that more often, hanging out with friends and using the excuse to play games together or just vibe and chat. I'm going to be poking everyone in this call at some point to see if they'd be down to do it.
I have a 2-player RPG GMless. Okay.
I'm down for that. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Sometime in the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be playing Stray Gods, the musical role-playing game with Hamna.
You're going to love it.
Yeah, I'm really excited because Hamna, C, and I have played in a bunch of TTRPG campaigns where we were gods or characters aspiring to be gods. So I was like, this is fitting. Let's do this. So it's going to be a lot of fun seeing that. Yeah, that's it. That's my only other announcement I can think of.
You finally learned the secret how to play other video games, Drak. You just have to make everything semi-work, no matter what.
Everything is content.
And if you guys haven't followed, which you may not have, here's your easy shout-out command inside chat so you can make sure and follow Drak's Twitch channel. Get it.
Yeah.
Over here, I have one announcement to follow off the dragons. On Monday, I get to read to my 5-year-old nephew's kindergarten class the book of his choosing, which will be Dragons Love Farts for the for the first time. So I'm going to enjoy my uncle duties and 100% make up a
duties and fart in the same announcement.
I'm making a complete burner YouTube account.
Is going to end.
I'm making a burner YouTube account so they won't follow me.
Oh, that's so fat. Yeah.
Because my nephew has already told them that I'm a YouTuber, and that's my kindergartners need a couple more years before they come.
Before they find out
they find out exactly what Uncle Ro does. But we have been, I guess one other little cute thing that we've been piggybacking off of. Hero Quest is largely the game that really, really solidified TTRPGs for me at a very young age. I started playing around 5 or 6 then when it first came out. But we are amassing all the new collections for my nephews once they get right at the age to play. But we're going and we're sending off all of the miniatures to be painted. So we're going to have this family heirloom set of like full painted miniatures that we never had when we grew up. That's all going to be like this thing taken care of and passed down over and over again. Super excited about it. So pumped. There's so many miniatures to paint. Me and my brother are helpless.
That's so sweet though. I love that.
It's winter Midwestern upland South nights when you get the fire going and the classic dungeon crawl. I'm so excited. We're in the process because those games are very like they have 4 pre-gens. So part of what I'm doing is I'm making like 20 pre-gens inside here, so you can really, really flesh out like cooler fantasy before it's like when you still need the pre-gen, but like you need more options. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And obviously my character Brain Barley has to be there. He's got to help him along the way. We need to pick up where we left off last week. Headed towards the crash site. Coffee in tow. All the fixins and a very, very tired Kelthud. Thanks largely to the part of Loluphia's weather sense. And I believe, Myshkin, did you have a part in this as well? Of detecting danger sense? What was your ability?
I can just see real good in cold conditions.
Yeah. Yes. You guys,
I'm just built different.
largely
I'm not
were
like
able to
having
mitigate
cats.
these frost drakes from putting you in a perilous position. However, we pick back up in combat with one of the frost drakes' turns. Let's do this, shall we? All right. Kaivar was the last one up. It is this frost drake right down here. Let's see if they get their breath weapon back. 5 or a 6. They do not get their breath weapon back this turn.
Eat shit, nerd.
Just a reminder that the top up Horizon's End is all ice, except for the divot over here on the left side where the big frost dragon is at, because this has been eliminated from the Steam. So let's make a visual. A new visual, shall we? There we go. Boom. This will mark the unfrozen. This frost drake being next to Farouk. Gonna go in on me. Bite coming in. T for targeting. Oh wow, the roll log has changed again.
Oh.
Hits by 3. Wow, you can add in. Oh my, this is. Wait till you guys see it. You can
everything with blanks.
Is this gonna be bad? Is this gonna be bad? I feel like this is gonna be bad.
You can add in now anything that you need. It's got listings for damage types. It's got everything that I wanted originally. It's there. You can put it on a roll.
Yes.
Ouch, 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 ouch. I'm going to take 25 points of 24 piercing, 1 cold. Oh, this is not good. Definitely going to hit me with a tail attack. Yes. Low. Critical miss.
Ooh, crit miss.
I am going to react with Pistolero's challenge. When someone crit misses within range of me, I immediately turn around and shoot over my shoulder at this frost drake.
Let's go.
Yeah. 30 to hit.
30's gonna hit.
Dealing. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, sneak attack. Oh, yeah, it does break everything down. What did the damage roll? Okay, there you go. The 10 points of damage as I fire over my shoulder, just seeing the opening from the corner of my eye.
Let's go. 10 points over the shoulder. Yes! Thank you!
Stay alive.
Ooh.
Huh.
This thing is going to fly over the top.
Oh my gosh. Damn, I missed a reaction. I didn't even realize. Hell yeah. Okay, I'll remember your thing for next time, Drak, because I can do something with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Cool support synergy things, and I'll shut the hell up for you.
And it's going to use its reaction for retaliatory strike
Oh.
against you, Kallisto. Gonna make a tail attack.
nearly on that 2. Damn it.
Oh. All right, and it will do a additional 1d6 of bludgeoning damage, which now I can just add into the freaking roll log. Oh,
hell yeah.
That's hot. All right.
Oh God. Oof.
25 points of bludgeoning.
Oh, I am not looking too good.
Uh-oh. I think I just went a full round ahead.
Yeah.
So Kelthud was
Yeah,
next.
Kelthud was totally next. Let's see. Let's go previous round. And then... Oh, this is strange. It's acting as if the encounter was never started.
Yeah. How about
Well,
that?
it doesn't affect
man.
all the stuff is still in there. There we go. We'll just use that. All right. Yeah, Kelthud is going to see you take that hit, and they are going to drop a heal for you, Kallisto. Let's see here. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. This goes off of his wisdom. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There it be. Well, making spell lists still a little funky inside the NPCs.
Yeah.
I'm going to just rip this off of Farouk for the meantime to make this fly by. It is not there. All right, Farouk. Do not use the spell. This will be a 4th level heal coming your way. Roll to see if we can crit.
Oh, damn.
Inspire courage. That's great. I love that. I love inspire courage helping heals. Big fan.
Oh, we can do that? Hell yeah.
Good.
54 points.
I just look over my shoulder and give Kelthud a nod, an appreciative nod.
We need both your guns, not just one.
On it. As I reload the second and prepare for whenever my turn comes.
He's still up in the air. Let's go ahead and see if I can stick him with that mace. T for targeting.
You're making an attack. Oh, wait, no, you're not 20 feet from me. Never mind. Ignore me. Or is it? Yeah, no, I can't help on this one. Damn.
Hits by 1. Let's go, Kelthud. Get it. 25 points himself. Gah! Did you see it extend the chain and then whip back? One hand on the wheel, buzzing through the air. Shithead method. This one is over by Myshkin. These do not have to roll for their breath. DC 19 reflex save. This will be for Kaivar, and Loluphia and Myshkin.
27.
I just make that. Good lord.
Big succeed.
Hey, there we go.
Nobody's wearing anything that allows them to have freedom of movement, do they?
I mean, I'm flying right now.
You are flying, so that's good. You're doing that hover kind of deal, so you're not on there, so you can roll flat. Myshkin and Kaivar, we need a disadvantage roll on you guys.
Okay.
Oh, on this? Yeah, sure. Oh, of course, because there's so much bloody ice. Ooh.
Kaivar,
no.
actually, you're in the steps, so you're good. Myshkin succeeds.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
There's that
Good,
one
'cause
little
I'm
part
not-
that's melted over there.
Okay. Good, because that was I was in trouble. Like,
All right. If you guys succeeded, you take half of the 8 cold and half of the 6 piercing. And then this little punk is just going to snap at you, Myshkin. Critical fail, not one. Yes. Yeah. The name of the card is punt.
Does Myshkin just get to throw this thing? Do they get to yeet them off into the abyss?
This is totally kicking the imp off of the nanoloid. Ah! 100%. Let's see here. It gets 1d4 plus 5 damage. Max damage. Wow. Oh, it's 1d4 times 5.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Oh.
And it goes 7 feet. Ah!
Do I get an opportunity attack? 'Cause it moved out of my range?
You're the one who theoretically punted it, so you cannot get
Okay.
the opportunity attack. You're
Fair
the
enough.
one technically doing the bully beatdown. So describe it however you'd like.
I mean, again, Myshkin seems surprisingly free and easy in these cold conditions. He, even despite the ice, he seems to be very comfortable, and you can see that the claws of his lower paws are like grounding him against the ice. And yeah, he just reaches out and swipes at this creature. He seems very fluid in his movements.
Let's go. Into that Mephit's turn. Maybe forever.
Pure embarrassment. It just never comes back.
Do we have an extra strike card in the pile?
I have to presume we do somewhere.
We must do.
Yeah, we do. I have it in mind at the very least. So if you...
Yeah, I have one in my hand.
There is one in the party hand as well.
All right.
This one.
Farouk looking back at the rest of the group.
We have 2.
Batten the hatches, everyone! We're running out of this healing. Last big boy. Yeah, fourth level heal coming in. And I will send this. Actually, no, I forgot. I can only do it. It's 1 and then 2 because I'm not actually twinning the spell. I am casting twice. I'll knock out my thirds then. I'll do 2 thirds. All right. First one. This one's going to Kaivar.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh,
you want me
thank
to
you.
play the extra strike card?
Yes, please. Thank you.
I got it. Yeah.
That's so cool. It has the Inspire Courage on there. That is so cool.
Is that rules as intended, or is that just because you can do that?
I think that Inspire Courage works because it works on damage to undead. Therefore, it works on
of course.
healing to positive. I think that's... It may not be
Yeah, that
rules
is-
as written, but it's definitely how
I
it's...
think after reading the books back and forth. If they did it, I think they did it on purpose. I think that would make sense.
That's a cool interaction, though. That's a neat little
Yeah.
extra bit of utility. It's not a huge deal when it's only a couple of HP, but I mean, it's still something, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's enough fun interactions with healing as is. You know, we homebrew a lot of stuff like rolling a crit heal or doing. You can make healing more fun than just, I do it and it's over.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, last one.
All you gotta do is kiss the boo boo.
No.
That gives you an extra 1d4.
I love that everyone's like, oh, cast his magic powers, and I'm like, I stabbed Loluphia with an adrenaline injection. Now you feel bad.
Kallisto's so World War One.
Ends.
Truly. hit Loluphia with an EpiPen.
I wave my hands in the air and chant an incantation that sounds like eat shit and cast gun. Nice and easy.
Oh, let's go. 46 points to Myshkin.
He says
We
thank
didn't
you.
hear what you said, but we assume you said thank you.
Ed has reappeared through his dimension door.
All right.
Bring on the
Everyone's
pain.
favorite layer action.
Oh boy.
Stop telling lies.
The storm begins to swell around the entire party. Real-time action, Sam. Spell attack roll.
Spell it?
No, a spell attack roll.
I was like, hang on.
Spell
This
it.
is my challenge. You would spell attack.
Spell attack roll now.
You just spell it.
Okay, hang on. You mean to just do an attack roll?
Yeah.
Or spell? Let's do it.
This will be against the large frost drake. So if you want me to roll first, I can, so you know the line.
Go ahead and do that because I can't find my spell attack in my spell casting spot. Is there a different view that maybe was clicked?
If you go to the top of your spell list under your thing where it says whatever kind of spells, prepared spells, you'll see your spell DC and a dice button next to it that's got like a plus with a number.
Yes, I know that, but I don't see that.
Oh, that's weird.
Let me go to your spells. So there it says 24 spell DC, and then there's the little dice that rolls plus 16. That's what
Yes.
you click.
That's
Yes, once again, I know that.
Sorry.
I do not see that. It is not appearing for me.
You have
So I
your
don't know
character
if
sheet
there's
popped out.
another view. Nope.
Go.
Nope. Let me try to refresh it. Nope. Where did it go?
It says arcane prepared spells.
Yes. Would you like me to screen share with you very quickly?
Yes, I would love to see what it looks like.
Okay. There you go.
that is so strange.
Watching.
Yes, it disappeared.
Sounds
It's usually at the top up here.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's appearing on my thing when I look at your sheet, but it's not any help, needless to say.
Yeah.
Where'd you
Yeah,
share
I
it?
don't
Where'd
know
you
if
share it
there's
to?
another view.
Discord.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, it's in Discord. Got you.
Yeah, they're streaming it.
I want you to click the spell button again. Spell casting.
Where? I don't
The icon.
see it.
The icon.
Oh yeah, the icon that you take.
Oh,
to the
you just-
menu. Yeah, click it again.
Oh,
Dun, dun, dun.
okay, so
Weird.
weird.
So that's
Cool.
that's a way to look at your spells in a different way. That's a little bit more clear.
Oh, okay. So now let me click this.
Good to know.
Oh.
26
Ew.
as you do your best to try to control the storm around you, but the clouds coalesce, and you can see them darkening and darkening, and this cold wave of air rushes over the top as it begins this sleet storm, as it begins coming down the size of peas that then turn larger into the size of grapes. Then golf balls come down, and then the size of some pieces of orange and grapefruit as it pelts the entire party. I need a dexterity saving throw, regardless of whether you are hovering or on the ice, at disadvantage. DC 30.
Oh boy. Okay.
Would that be acrobatics or athletics?
I'm sorry, this is reflex save. Reflex save.
Oh, a reflex. Oh, okay.
I've been playing D&D this weekend. Can't get my mouth straight.
Oh, but it's disadvantage.
Oh. But I got a natural 20.
It's fine. Just roll another one. You got this. No.
I did too.
Oh my god. See, mine reads a 20. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ugh. Oh, this is about to be very bad.
All right, if you succeeded, you will take half. 8d8 of bludgeoning damage. 8d8 of cold damage.
Oh my
Why is
god.
Farouk attacking us?
So 8d8 of each?
Yes.
Oh
Now-
god,
Yeah.
this
so
is
you should as well.
Let me. I need to figure out how to make that cold damage, because some of you guys have cold resistance on right now. If you have cold resistance on, you need to just subtract that number from 39.
Okay.
Don't think I have anything that'll help me here.
So
Which one is the cold one? The top or the bottom? Oh, the bottom one. Never mind.
Bottom one.
So I subtract 4 from 39.
Yes.
Myshkin's exactly.
No.
ugh.
I would like to Martyr's Intervention.
Nothing to
Myshkin.
do with that. I'm down as well.
Oh, you're both down? Also, you're very quiet
Yeah.
suddenly.
Oh, sorry. Am I still quiet?
I think it's just
Oh, yeah.
You were
I think
just
I-
off
I
the
think I
mic.
was- Okay, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, I'd be down.
If anybody has a Dominable card, that's allowed you to do a reroll.
That's a good point.
I have 5 if y'all need one.
I will play one.
I
Yeah,
would,
I'll
but
play
my
one.
I would, but my disadvantage rolls were 5 and a 4, so there's no easy moving the needle on that. You know, like
Hey, you
no
never
matter
know.
what happens.
I'm actually gonna try to use one.
So wait,
So-
Indomitable would be like a what would that be, a reroll for saving throw?
That's a reroll of your disadvantage saving row.
Okay, so I'd roll another disadvantage. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just gonna
do it
stick
then.
where I'm at because I'm terrified of the 1. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
It's so fair.
Oh.
It's so very fair.
Okay.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna risk
Sorry.
I
it.
failed anyway, so yeah.
I mentioned the 1 and it was like, oh, hi, let me make a brief appearance and then roll off the dice
Ugh.
so that it doesn't give everyone a heart attack.
Hold on. I need to
Okay.
remove some of this. I am.
So you'll
Not
keep
fine.
that damage.
It won't let me roll it without all of the things. Okay, there you go. Yeah, still no. Okay, still no.
Ugh. you all notice that storm that lays overhead inside the lair action just intensifies around us. If this storm doesn't break up, it is going to continue to just get stronger. Kelthud has to make this save as well. Come on, buddy. He's going to take full damage.
Oh, thank goodness it's at least stunned too. Oh, that's actually huge.
Oh.
Yeah, because of my crit.
That might be an enormous deal.
Wow.
I think it's frightened because of my crit as well, or I just... No, I think I just intimidated it before the fight began.
You definitely did the frighten. I think I don't know what the stun was from. It might have been...
The stun was from my gun as well.
One.
Yeah, the stun was from my gun because it does a stun if you fail it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's so huge.
One action. All right. It is just going to attack in a feral way. 1 Kaivar, 2 Loluphia, 3 Kallisto, 4 my choice. All right. Thankfully, it's the map penalty. 3, it is going to try to reach out and bite you. Oh, come on. That one was... Oh, yes, it still misses. Oh. Hanging on by a thread. This thing will unstun itself by 1 now. This Mephit up top here is going to target both you and Lolly, Kaivar.
This is the full HP one?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Noted.
It's going to hit you with the cone. DC 19 reflex save.
That's disadvantage, or am I at advantage because I've got a foot in the thing?
You still have a foot in the thing, so you're flat.
Oh, critical success. Huge.
Oh, that is huge, Lolly.
Oh my gosh.
My life.
In this one instance, this is the one time I actually kind of wanted to roll low for this. You shall see why in a moment.
Half damage on the 7 and 6 by...
Reaction. Blood Vendetta.
Alright.
I need that Mephit to make a DC 26 will save.
Alright.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
Critical failure.
Yes.
double persistent bleed damage. And has weakness 1 to piercing and slashing. And will just generally be in a lot of trouble. Also, this is upcasted, so... Oh no, it only makes a difference if it's heightened by 2. Okay, damn, I should have read that before. That's my mistake. Regardless, it will still take the damage.
What? It
don't
is
know, I'm just-
immune to bleed damage.
No. It doesn't bleed.
Hate that.
Yeah.
But it got a critical.
Oh,
Got a critical though.
Well, you know, good to know that at least, I suppose.
oh,
Look, listen, I will take that
Dude.
on a Mephit as opposed to on one of the Drakes, alright?
true.
Listen.
All right.
Priorities here, man. Priorities.
It is going to try to claw at you. Let's go. It's going to miss.
Is it my turn to pick this thing up and punt it?
It is
With
off
my
guard
strong
now.
hand.
Give it the strong hand. Oh my god, the way everyone's health is right now, Mephits are terrifying.
Yeah.
Death saving throw, Myshkin.
Okay. As Myshkin falls to the ground.
Success.
It was on that one for way too long for my liking.
Yeah, that was gnarly.
Oh my god, another Mephit. Same drill, Kaivar and Lolly.
Come on. Oh my god, I keep succeeding by just the skin of my teeth. I suppose if there's
Rolling a look.
rolls. Yeah. I suppose if there's rolls to have it, it's these.
Yes. Crit success.
Yes, crit success.
I'm gonna hold. I need to do that on a different one if it comes along. I can handle the cold. Ooh.
Cold never bothered you any.
This is the most dangerous
I'm
Mephits have ever been.
And we got 2 more before we even get to. We got a few more to go.
You know what? I'm glad it's these weird booby ones and not the ones with like cute little noses. Otherwise, I'd be turned off them forever.
As opposed to now, where you are turned on them forever.
I'm so turned on by them, but if that was 100% the elephant in the room.
Yes, it just misses by 1.
Yes.
Oh,
Goodness.
is this one that is gone? I'm not getting a reading for it.
You can skip it.
I don't know.
It's
Was
okay.
there one next to Farouk?
Oh, no, that one is dead.
Yeah, it's got to be gone.
you
It's
drag it
not
off the
registering.
Yep.
All right, let's go. I am happy to remove that from the log. Oh,
Anyway, this Drake.
oh my
Oh,
god.
that one's gone too.
So weird. Wow.
Oh no.
5 or a 6 for its breath weapon.
Okay.
Oh my. Oh my. It will fly in center mass in here. Going to try to bite Farouk first. Yes!
Oh.
Missing Farouk, it's trying to flip around and get him with its tail.
Oh.
Oh,
No. Oh.
oh no.
I will remind you yet again, RoBear, that this suffering is entirely of your own making.
Oh, it's gonna be a big hit.
Oh, it's worse. It's even worse. Stupefied 2.
Oh no, it's back.
The return of Stupefy.
I haven't
Oh.
had that since like the first session, right?
Literally the first session, yeah.
This time at least you'll be throwing up on your own boots. Oof.
Oh,
No.
I am unconscious.
Oh God.
Mephit's turn. Same thing, Sam and Kaivar.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh gosh, this is kind of getting to that point where I think I need to use an inspiration just in case. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick look in the party hand. Is everyone okay with me using a +2?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Do it.
Cool, because
Literally about to TPK. Do it.
Yeah.
no, this is this needs to be a crit success basically, which is not at all impossible. It's just scary. Untyped +2.
So close.
I'm gonna use my last wash my luck on that.
You might as well just try, give it a try.
Yep, it's gotta, yeah, it's gotta be the thing. Same as before, I just gotta add the untyped again. Oh boy, please.
No.
There it is. There it is.
No.
No, okay.
So, Kelthud, you got a plan?
Oh.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, that could be worse. Oh, that's gonna sink me, though. Double damage on the cold is still 0 for me, but double
I have
damage
one
on
hit
the... I am...
Lolly has 1 hit point. Yes!
Oh my God.
Yes!
1 HP in a dream.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
There have been a lot of people down. If you do a group heal, it brings everybody up in succession. So the missed turns come up.
Okay. That works out great, because I was going to do that. I just needed to live.
It has 1 swing.
Oh, fuck.
Okay.
yeah.
Oh my god. I'm gonna just take a look at what we happen to have in the party hand. Oh, look at this.
Misses by 3.
Oh,
Shaking.
it's so close.
Kallisto death saving throw.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Make it stop! Make it stop!
Cool. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's fine. He's gonna get healed next turn. It's okay.
Lolly, it is your turn.
Yeah, how's there to buy suckers?
Just flies
Just
away.
leave.
Sorry. Question. How do I reduce my die? Because I've been trying to.
Yeah, if you go to which one is it? It is the third from the right, where it says conditions, I believe it's called. No, effects.
Hmm.
Yeah, if you click effects
Oh,
in your character sheet,
okay.
yeah, then you put a minus, or I think in your case just go down to 0. I don't know, but yeah, put a minus,
Yes.
and it should do it.
Are we good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I wasn't sure if Ed was done.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. We're gonna cast this at the 4th level.
Please roll nat 20. Please roll nat 20.
You know what? For giggles, I'm gonna use my advantage card that I have
Yep.
just on this. Mm. Dang it. Okay. Well,
damn.
it was fun try. Fun try.
Got a luck card?
I
There
used it
should be
already.
some in the party.
Yeah,
hand. Oh,
Sam already
damn.
used those.
Ugh, I'm out of wash your lucks and I'm down anyway.
No, it's okay.
Oh,
So because I want to get the most.
Kel Thud will send you a luck.
Oh!
Suddenly, I feel reinvigorated with my healing.
Come on.
Oh God!
That's
So
your-
close.
That's
I
your
think it's
advantage
missing a
roll.
0. My dice is broken.
Last one.
I can roll again.
Yeah, because it re-rolls your advantage roll.
Oh.
Come on!
No.
We tried.
It's 16 again. I think it was meant to be a
Fine.
16.
Yeah.
Okay.
60 nice.
What?
It'll be the 3 action one.
3 action
If you
heal.
want to get an area.
Yeah, the bottom one, right?
Yeah.
Bottom one, yeah.
And then this would be the roll. Just roll damage healing.
Yep.
Okay.
Good roll. Good roll. 21.
Solid.
Oh, and here I was thinking that's low. Ooh,
Right.
Lolly just holding on for dear life herself and barely keeping in this air as everything's happening around her and watching one friend fall and another friend fall, another friend fall as these methods just come out. Everybody stronger and stronger. And then she sees her husband fall and she just digs deep as much as she can down into her hands as she grips them tightly and begins to release her fingers as if the stress from them begins to warm and develop this radiant glow. And then you all start to feel this warmth, this familiar warmth, as you regain that air in your chests. And open your eyes. You all can't leave me now.
Farouk kind of braces himself. Myshkin, it is your turn.
Wait, can I use an extra
Kallisto's.
strike?
Yes,
to
you may.
Turn? Okay. So I have this that she's been wearing. I've been wanting to use it, just I never do. But it's a part of her ring sets. I believe it's... So do I have them do the DC 19 first, or do I place the
Magically attuned platinum plates and rings, inset carefully measured, blah, blah, blah. Stars can be used. Effect. You flick of your finger, you set off Astrobe's rule spinning, causing the insert rubies to become a blur. Choose a point within 100 feet, and falling stars come down in a brief rain of meteorites in a 10-foot burst centered on that point. 1d6 bludgeoning, or 1d8 bludgeoning, 1d8 fire, 19 reflex. All right, you can, for the sake of brevity, like, these things are up above you, and they have their kind of wingspans out. I will allow this to hit them and not friendly fire you, cause they are clustered up in this way.
That's huge, because I was gonna have to like put it on the outside.
Their wings would be like literally a canopy over us, the way that they're clustered.
And if that's the case, I like that spot.
All right, I'm gonna roll from left to right.
No, what?
Just succeeds.
Okay, it's not a critical, at least.
Look, half damage of fire damage that they might be weak to. I mean, you know, could be worse.
That one got like crit though.
This one crit succeeds. All right.
Does that catch all the mephits too, or is that just the drakes?
It gets
Just
all
the
the mephits except for the one that's falling in style.
No, it's a 10-foot burst, so
Yeah, it's in it.
Yeah.
I can see them in
animation
it.
around it.
It's you see the
Here's-
circle
here's-
that
here's
each of
the-
which I pinged.
here's the deal. I'm attracting the drakes because they have this large canopy up over all of us. That's granting you guys the fact that there's not friendly fire, so the mephits are going to have to receive the same benefit.
Makes sense. They're probably.
What about the two on the
below it,
outskirts, though?
There is no outskirts. You would think these wings are up above.
Okay, whatever.
I am giving you no friendly fire.
Fine, save my friends. I can't. Cool. Let's do. Sick. What is that?
That's
4 bludgeoning,
damage.
2 fire. All right. Half damage. Takes 13 damage on the big guy.
Woo.
It's time to burst. Full fuego engaged. Let's go, Lolly.
Okay, that's it.
So it'll go Kallisto. Or no, it'll go Myshkin, Kallisto, and then Kaivar.
Okay. So I'm up now. Okay.
We got a chance.
Yeah.
Myshkin first.
So, Myshkin first. Yeah.
Okay, so okay. So Myshkin is going to, standing up from the ground, his vision blurred and disoriented, is going to move and is going to cast Lightning Bolt right down the middle of the ship in 120-foot line. Is Kelford
And-
in the way? I can't.
I think he would.
Okay.
Question for you.
Yes.
As Farouk, do you have a fireball left?
I do, yes.
In the way that this is situated right now, the drakes are flying above us. The drakes can all be fireballed.
Amazing. I'll do that then. So
the methods are
fireball.
all too low, but the drakes can be hit by this, and it'll hit
really
above.
hurted them because they're frosty
will-
boys.
Do that then.
They
So let
frosty.
me. They're so frosty. All right, let me get rid of the lightning bolts. I can't do that, but I'll deal with that in a bit. Okay, so would the big boy also be flying, or is he big enough that he'd be caught in this?
This will catch all 3 drakes.
Okay, brilliant. I'll do that then. Great, so they all need to make DC 27 reflex saves for me.
So to present this in a
Myshkin.
way where we can't isotropically see it, these drakes are like feasting underneath those giant balloons and are like attacking each other way. Myshkin is angling this fireball where it's just the crescent outside that's able to get these drakes. So it's just an immaculate placement.
Yeah, Myshkin is just moving his mage hands up, and he's fairly shaky on his feet, but yeah, you just watch as this green sort of mote of fire flies up into the air, this tiny speck before just exploding in the center of the sky.
All right. We're going to go opposite direction now. We're going to go from the bottom here to here.
Okay.
First reflex save. Just succeeds. Just succeeds.
Damn it.
Yes!
Oh my god.
Go the big guy as well.
Oh! Roll that damage. It will be double
Okay.
damage and most likely DTD on the largest frost.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually a good
Ooh,
roll.
that's a big
lot of
roll.
5s and 6s, yeah.
Damn. Lowest you rolled was a 2. Ooh. There's only one of those bad boys.
Takes 86 points of damage. As you see that beast wreathe in fire as it rolls back. And with it, it blasts through the cloud and that storm as it knocks out almost a silhouette pattern of the drake in the side as you see the clouds in the sleet storm break up as you have killed him, therefore ending the layer action.
Anyone within earshot would just hear Myshkin whisper, "Never trust a cannon to do a mage's job." And I still have one action left after the damage is resolved with the other drakes.
All right, here it comes. It'll be half damage, but they are very weak.
Okay.
29 points of damage.
And swirling round on the spot, Myshkin is going to drag the fire from their air round in this perfect arc, and he is going to redirect it at the, I'd say, the closest drake to him with a scorching blast.
I'm sorry, I forgot. This is pop up. You only get to do a single deal on the
Okay, never mind then. I will do
on
What
this.
a deal.
There we go.
Kallisto.
There we go.
Yeah. Kallisto jolts up in pain, groaning, but fully recognizes the warmth of the healing from his wife. And I think seeing this Drake roll off in a burst of flames and the others take just as much damage, he's going to roll onto his stomach, jump onto his feet, and fire with a paired shot at the closest Drake.
Reaction, I will shadow projectile alongside you. Yet another illusionary gunslinger pops up. Similar guns, similar garb, takes a shot with you.
You guys can
Whichever
see
one
the
you're
health
targeting
bars
will make
now.
that will save. You're targeting the one that's closer to you, or the one that's further?
Yes. One
Okay,
closest,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, that bad boy is going to need to make that DC 26 will save.
Crit!
Success.
Let's go!
go! And that's just the first shot. Hold on. And the second.
As the second, you might not.
30, there we
You might
go.
not even. You might not even need the assist from the shadow projectile at this point. Good lord. Oof.
The first one.
Wait, is that no? That's second. Okay, if hold on, this matters at this point. It needs to make that save, but if it does anything other than a critical success, it's gonna make that second shot a crit as well, because it will be off guard, and that'll be a -2 to its AC, which means it's gonna get smacked by that for a crit instead of a normal hit.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah, it's a crit.
Double
okay.
crit!
It will also
Double
take
crit.
some damage from that, so double crit and all the nonsense from us both.
Oh my god! Look at
Tag team
this!
Yeah.
We obliterate this thing as I stand up, twirl my pistol, and fire 2 shots into the core of this Drake.
Oh yeah, it's in trouble.
Hold on. No, it had 1 HP left, so it has to take the second shot. I was hoping the other one would go to the other Drake. Oh,
Yeah.
Hey, out of
DTD.
initiative order. That's the important bit.
I in that jump up and back onto my feet with a bit of a flourish, I fired 2 shots, one in the base of the very stomach or gut of this Drake and the other through the mouth. And I try and take this thing down before it can blast anything else in our direction. And then I'm going to very quickly holster my 2 weapons and reach over my shoulder to get my long rifle with my final action to fire at this last Drake.
Since it's popping up from the
Popping
dead.
up, one thing. Yes,
One thing.
Forgot about that. What if I use extra strike, or can I not do that?
On the pop up, I just have just the one thing.
Sounds good. That's fair. Yeah, that's the end of my turn, or end of my pop up.
Kaivar, this is your natural turn here, so it is full.
Okay. That changes a few things potentially. Wow. Well, maybe it doesn't. You know what? Yeah, Kaivar's gonna go ahead and take a look at things, and from the dead corpse of the Drake that was just slain by Kallisto, a phantasmal projection of an undead dragon starts to rise. And it's only this Drake that's seeing it as yet again, I'm going to go ahead and cast Phantasmal Killer. That bad boy is going to need to make a will save.
Got it. By the way,
26.
you guys get the movement of standing up and not being prone or off guard. I've taken that off your character sheets.
Okay. Can I just right click to remove that? Yeah, okay. There we go. So, yeah, I think that's unchanged still. Yeah, it's still a DC 26 will, but I am going to use a... Yeah, this is relatively important. Is it right if I use a +3 from the party hand to raise that DC?
Yeah.
100%.
All right. There we go. So that is actually a DC 29.
All right, DC 29 coming in here. -3. we go.
Ah, gross. Well, it will still take 46 mental damage and be frightened 1. I guess you just do half damage on this bad boy.
Yep.
It's a shame. That's a banging roll too. God, lots of 6s in there.
16 points of psychic damage.
Wait, it got a 27. Did it not need to beat a 29?
I put a
no,
negative
it's got the
3 penalty.
Oh, okay.
Since I can't change the DC on the fly, I just do a negative penalty.
Okay. No worries.
Damn, what a shame. Oh well. Yeah.
I mean, it's Frightened 1. Frightened is a really powerful debuff.
Yeah. It's like a minus to everything at this point, so that's pretty good. Speaking of buffs, Inspire Courage coming in again on the next thing. Oh god, what was the DC for this fight? I want to say you said it was 20-30.
20-30
crit. Yeah.
20-30 crit. Man,
Let's give that a go.
Kallisto, you taking that Drake out before its turn. Huge.
Yeah. That was about to be real bad. Come on.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yes! There we go. Okay. We still keep the +2 across the
Plus
board.
2 stays on.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure... You know what? No. These guys are troublesome, and I'm going to go ahead and spend one of my extra strikes that's in my hand. If I have one. Never mind, I don't have an extra strike in my hand.
You can use
I don't
mine.
know if...
I'll give you mine.
Is it worth... Okay,
Yes.
Considering it's
Take
party
it.
hand group call, is it worth using it on just a method? Because I'm going to use strong hand.
Strong hand.
Do it. Use strong hand. Let's do it. I'll play mine.
All right.
There you go.
Okay, cool. All right.
We're so hurt that methods are actually dangerous.
Yeah.
Okay. I've already used a bunch of things here, so is there a multi-action penalty on this, RoBear?
You've taken 1 action, so this will be your second map penalty on this.
So map -5?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And here it comes. There's 2 of these technically. I'll use the one that is attached to the thing, but I'm not sure.
No.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Yeah.
Oh no, what's the fumble?
You miss and somehow take a 1 bleed on yourself.
You bit your tongue.
Literally.
I fall over and I catch one of my strong hands in the mandibles. It's just, yeah, at this point, literally eating shit.
I have
great.
talked serious shit about having 1D bleed in this game, and now I realize where it's terrifying. Right now.
Yeah.
Right now, right here. With all the nonsense. That is end turn. Oof.
There's your 1.
Owie. My pain, my bones. Ugh. Do I just do I roll? How do I do stuff on this? Do I take damage and then roll the recovery check? No, that's the end of my
Take
turn?
the damage and then roll the recovery.
Okay, and come on. Ah, failed. Okay, all right.
Kelthud is definitely going to drop a max level heal. Does not crit. He will use one of his own lucks on that because it is worth it right now.
Damn.
I am sweating profusely in here right now. I am absolutely mopping a bucket.
He's sweating bullets.
Bullets.
That's fine because we have a gunslinger.
Yeah. Healing is super fast.
Oh my
yeah.
god, you're
I
stupefied.
forgot.
I am honoring that stupefy roll on my turn.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm honoring that one, damn it. Whatever spell I use is getting the credit. Oh, I hate you, Stupefy. I might even homebrew over that Stupefy does not affect healing. I'm just not a fan of heal denial overall.
No, that's fair.
It's only recently where it's come up, where it's been on some of our clerics, and I'm like, I don't like that. I don't counter spell it. I don't do that. Like,
it's got to be something real specific for you to be like, yeah, this effect denies healing. Like, literally, that's the point of the spell, or what are you doing, right?
yeah, especially for you're giving up doing a lot of like, especially if it's another player like me. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter. Like, I can make the lulls out of it. But with somebody who's playing a cleric and that's their deal, and then you get shit on like that while you're doing it, I'm just not a big fan.
Yeah.
Right, despite its necessity, healing is not always considered good action economy, so damn right you should be able to make it count.
Yeah. Here we go. Come on, baby. Let's get a big roll. Big roll. Big roll. Not bad. Not bad. 20 points for everybody.
Everybody? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's Kelthud's turn. Now,
it's the Mythit that Myshkin punted.
coming back with a vengeance. He's gonna drop his breath weapon on Myshkin, Lolly, and Kaivar.
Okay.
DC 19 reflex save. I'm going to do that healing on Lolly real quick.
Oh, come on. Come on.
So close to the crit success.
One away.
If there's anyone who can afford to fail something with the cold, though, I have got like 10 cold resists, so this is actually reasonable. This is okay.
Let's go ahead and use this time to take a quick break to refill water. Stretch those legs while Sam is out for a second.
All right.
Hey,
I'm gonna
I'm
be
all
sitting
good.
here.
I've got that nervous energy, baby.
Me too.
I mean,
Like-
look, listen. The scariest thing has passed. The double
Yes.
Kallisto crits have turned this around.
I love gunslingers. I know I do like crazy damage, but I think they do a good job balancing it. Because like normally, if I don't crit, my damage is pretty crap. It's pretty bad. Like I'm doing like maybe 10, 15 damage.
I don't know.
But
You're
the
out here like
crazy
rolling
crits are good.
d20s for your damage. I don't know.
Look, man, all I'm gonna sit here and say is I'm glad that I picked some of the spells I did, because this may not have tipped the needle that much, but some point I'm gonna shadow projectile and it's gonna pull a crit for somebody, and that's gonna be the difference between life and death.
Yeah.
I'm looking
You're all
forward
welcome,
to
by
the
the way.
moment.
Yes. Thank you, Lolly. Lolly. Thank you, Sam.
Thank you.
We're in the
were
middle
very
of
stressed.
combat.
We're gonna thank you in character later.
Fine. I accept.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm good to just go.
I have to refill my water. I'll be right back.
No, definitely
okay.
refill. Yeah.
Oh, are we on a break? I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah. So, Farouk healed us. You already took the healing. RoBear did that for you.
Oh,
And
you
you're
said
about to
healed.
do.
I said killed us. Like,
Oh yeah,
what?
yeah. Farouk turned and was like, "Oh,
We all
fuck
have
this,"
health
and then murdered
bars.
everyone.
It was a real heel turn moment. It was scary.
But yeah, you're about to do a reflex save against the steam effort. No, the ice method. I think everyone but you's done it, so you just need to do one.
Yay.
Yeah, I will be right back.
Ooh, I really
Yeah.
thought we were done.
Oh no, we were
Yeet.
close.
You know, I've gotten to that point with a lot of moments, but this one I was like,
Yeah, we were. It was
what
not
are we
looking
playing
good.
next week?
Wow.
playing Powered by the Apocalypse. You want to play masks?
If I don't roll another crit success to get no damage or skin of my teeth, I'm dead. Once I saw that it rolled a 4, I was like,
I don't want masks.
I can do that one.
If anyone wants to play like Powered by the Apocalypse in general, I'll be honest, I'm kind of tired of. I'm burnt out on. But masks specifically, I'm really burnt out on because I have no interest in playing pit superheroes.
Yeah, I remember being asked to join a masks campaign, and it eventually fell through for a number of reasons, but I didn't realize it was solely kids. So I built out like this adult hero. It was like, it had all of this like really interesting lore. It was like this Batman thing. And then I sent all of this in and I was like, God, I love this character so much. And they're like, oh, you got to age this character down. And I was like, oh. And they were like, you can play the Robin in this. I was like, I don't want to do that.
I was in a mask campaign. I loved the campaign itself. It was called Super Idols RPG. We played, it was masks but homebrewed, so we're playing like a magical girl pop idols. Or like we were like teens in a pop idol group. So we're in high school trying to become a pop idol group. And it was a lot of fun. It was heavily homebrewed. By the end of it, it wasn't masked anymore. So I loved it. But like you see how I built Kallisto. I love min-maxing and building for optimization. And there's no room for that in mask or really any Powered by the Apocalypse. So I just don't really enjoy it as much. There's not enough crunch to it. I like medium crunch. Like intense crunch is fine. We're literally playing Pathfinder that has a lot of crunch in it. The sweet spot is like medium crunch of like Powered by the Apocalypse plus a little bit more. It's like right down that alley.
I eat nails for breakfast.
Yeah, I do actually. It's high in iron, great for your health.
Meals are good for your health generally. Sam.
What's that like?
Oh my God, Sam.
But yeah, it's
been
odd,
a
like...
okay. One day she'll need to take care of herself.
But it is not this day. Yeah, it's not, because like I love Young Justice, which obviously masks takes a huge amount. Like Young Justice is amazing. So good. But yeah, I don't know, something about masks just like there wasn't quite enough freedom in the system to kind of like
I thought it was the opposite of the situation. I thought it was too much. I thought there wasn't enough like hard, this is what you can do.
Interesting.
Because I enjoy taking the things that we can do and being creative with it. I like the restriction of it because then I can be creative with the restriction, I guess. But with Mars, it felt too open-ended. Like my character was like elemental powers, and I was like, okay, cool. What the hell does that mean? Do I just have like, am I the Avatar? Can I just do anything the Avatar does as long as the GM's okay with it? Like, I didn't like how open-ended it was. It just didn't feel fun to mess around with because I don't. It feels like we're always messing around with it. You know, like if we're in Pathfinder. We're like, hey, RoBear, we normally can't do this, but can I do the spell to do this thing? It feels normally we can't do it. But in Mask, you can do pretty much anything as long as it falls underneath the very wide umbrella of your abilities. And it just didn't feel as rewarding to me.
I guess, I don't know, maybe I was just trying to build too specific a character that didn't quite fit. I don't know, obviously I never got to the stage where I was actually playing the system. Yeah, so I don't know, maybe
there is a really cool system I got to play in. I got to help develop it. I was one of the playtesters, and one of my characters is in the book as well. But it's called Legends, the superhero role-playing game.
Oh,
and like,
no, I did
it's
hear
really
about
good.
This.
Yeah, it's really good because like it's one, like it has enough. It's simple enough that you can just get into it, but there's enough like customization. That's another thing with Powered by Apocalypse I just don't enjoy. It feels, or every character feels very samey because there's no real options beyond playbook. But in Legends, you can fully like build right down to the powers you have. Like you can have super speed, and then if you have enough points, you can buy like elemental powers. If you have enough points left, you can buy like other things to really build it up. It was a lot of fun to play. A lot of fun to build a character in it. I played a speedster, so it was a lot of fun.
Which, hands down, is the best and most useful superpower.
In real life, if someone's like, hey, I'm going to give you superpowers, what do you want? It'll either be teleportation or speed superpowers.
Yeah. 100%.
And I've said it so many times. I think I said it in Sam's chat, and Sam was like, why'd you do this? If I had powers, I would rob the rich. Straight up. I'm not going to be a superhero. I'm stealing.
100%.
The moment I have powers, I am mugging a rich person on the street, straight up.
But also, like, with super speed, like, if you have to write something, you can do it super quickly. If you need to get somewhere, you can just run there and you don't have to pay for public transport. It's the best of all worlds,
perfect.
honestly.
Then you have the flash problem of the intense calorie deficit, where you need to consume like 12,000 calories a day because of how much energy you're using.
That's where you rob the rich and you have enough money to pay for the food to feed yourself.
100%.
There you go.
And I love
about
food,
this.
so yeah.
No, these are all whack powers. In college, I was cup man. And my only powers, I was able to produce 16-ounce solo cups at will. Cup. Very handy thing for a college party.
This is the same vibe as that D&D Beyond Homebrew of the garlic bread cleric.
Oh my god.
You can just produce garlic bread at will.
I mean, in a D&D world, if you're in like Ravenloft where they're fucking vampires, that's really useful.
That's a strong subclass.
You're really strong.
You have finally made it to my... Can you stop with the garlic bread, please? Please, really, it's actually quite annoying, actually. If you okay, just go away.
Just like, what are you doing?
Just trying to do my sexy vampire thing.
Let's see here. Before I started,
from me, why?
it would be really hard not to have Mystique's power. You can literally walk in anyone else's shoes
and become them. Yeah, I would actually say Copycat. I think, in my opinion, Copycat is a better version of Mystique, because Mystique only copies your physical appearance, but Copycat can copy your physical appearance and abilities. So if you come across anyone else with powers, you can copy their powers as well.
You out-nerded me on that one. I don't know Copycat.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of it because Copycat in the comics was originally Deadpool's partner before things went sour, and I'm a big Deadpool fan, so I know Copycat through Deadpool lore.
Legit. We need to get a reflex save from you, Loluphia.
Yep. Just waiting for us to get started again. Sick.
All right, Kaivar's half damage. Lolly's half damage. Myshkin, did you crit save? Yeah, you take no damage. And it's going to try its
again, just
shitty little claw at you. Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Pistolero's retort.
Yes. Oh my god.
And I see them. Who's this attacking? Myshkin. Okay, as you see, I quickly pull my long rifle over from my shoulder and again fire as I see an opening in this crit miss. I mean, if it even survives this, it might do something to itself, but we'll see.
He's keep attacking its weapon.
Oh my god, what's happening?
All right, finally, it's
okay.
It's deafened now. All right.
Right.
Yes.
20.
Oh my
Let's
goodness.
go. It's obliterated, my guess. Wait, so which one was it? It was the one with low health, right? That was just attacking? Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh my god. That was a pretty bad roll as well. A lot of threes there.
Still looks like someone who's just been written off of an episode of The Boys, though. Good lord.
Myshkin just feels the bullet like graze past the fur on his shoulder. Just like looks back, ears just like pressed down to his skull, looking at you, Kallisto, but still kind of okay.
If it's still up, it needs to make a fortitude save as well.
No way. No way. This thing is obliterated.
Oh, it's gone? Okay.
As Sparta said to Athens that one time, if. Good lord.
Gone.
I said my reaction. Oh.
Do you guys want Farouk to go for the gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, get this thing out of here. Just remember, you honored your previous stupefy roll.
Yes.
So you don't need to worry about that nonsense.
All right. It's going to be the first time this will be heightened to the 4th level. We're not going down with the ship today. Not today. And you're going to see him manifest those 2 fiery tomahawks, and he's going to cross them. And you're going to see this massive phoenix form when he crosses the blades as he shoots it upwards, casting his focus spell, Combustion. They will have to make a Constitution save or take 48 fire damage plus 2d6 persistent fire damage.
No.
No, that was a stupefy roll.
That was the stupefy roll, which was a 20.
It was a nat 20. I saw the nat 20, I was like, oh no.
I thought that,
yeah.
dude, I was about to be heartbroken, man.
Here we go. Yes! 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 Oh! Let's see it. 5d8 plus 2. Come on. Big roll. Big roll. 27. Come on. Come on. $37 points of fire damage.
It's got that persistent, though. That's big.
Yeah, the persistence big.
And it will take... the full persistent. The heightened is extra 1d6, so it takes 3d6 persistent fire. Let's see here. Where my persistent button at? Go. It's weird. Sometimes it adds it on, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
Will this drag and drop? No, that doesn't want to drag and drop. Will this drag and drop from over here?
I thought you were talking about the dragon. Will this
With
dragon
this dragon drop? That's what I heard as well.
Yeah. Well played.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Well, let's see here. And then I can add an extra 1d6 to that.
What? That's
not possible.
That's not right.
No, it's just rolling. It's just rolling the damage. It's not. None of the dragon drops are working for me. Fine. I'll go do it the hard way. Down and apply conditions. Here we go. Persistent damage. Fire. 3d6.
It's actually 3d6 plus 2. I
Yes.
heightened. Yeah.
It doesn't let me put the 2 on.
Damn, okay.
Oh, that's so annoying. It's all right. I'll just know to do an extra 4 damage at the end of its turn. And is that a 3 caster? Combustion? No, it's only 2. Let's go. Let's go. Let's hit this thing one more time with some fire, shall we? Let's hit it with ignition. I'm rolling the best stupefy rolls of my life.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm just glad that you're making those checks because Stupefy is misery.
It's so rough.
It's so miserable. Ugh.
Here we go. Yes! 29 will hit. 22 is their AC right now. Let's get that damage. Oh, 5d4 plus 2? What?
That's gonna be big.
Yo, let's go!
This is so silly. I love it.
Into Farouk's turn. Fireboy's paying off finally. Same thing you've come to know. Breath weapon. Same trio.
Imagine my fucking surprise.
The bleed from the
really.
spoiler alert, it always comes afterwards.
Yep, my bad. Oh my god, I finally crit success.
Yes.
Good god. Ugh.
Myshkin, we need yours.
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize I was in it. Let me... Yeah.
It's okay.
We've had
of
like
all the things-
3 nat ones today. 3 or 4.
Of all the things to crit fail on, though, this is fine. This is okay.
Double damage on the cold and the piercing, Myshkin.
Okay.
Half damage for you, Lolly. And it'll take one last swipe at you, Kaibar.
Oh, let me yeet this man's. Let me yeet this man's.
No eating, but this method is very fatigued. He's a tired boy.
It's all that breath weaponing. It really takes it out of you.
Myshkin, it is your turn.
Okay, I am going to use my turn to cast. Should be. Oh, there we go. Wall of Fire. I am going to cast it. Okay. So it's not letting me choose the line, but basically I want one long line right down the center of the airship, hitting all 3 methods and the
Unfortunately,
and the strike as well.
that will go across all of our masts.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, so it will. Okay, I won't do that.
I allowed us to strike fireballs underneath very strategically, but that's about as far as I can push it before it's like we're doing serious disaster.
No, I
I
misread the length of it, so my bad.
You can make it shorter. It says up to 60 feet. You don't have to make it 60 feet.
There you go.
Can make it strategically
Regardless, it sets the airship on fire.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. But yeah.
Okay.
One side of that thing is still awful.
Come on, Kilthud, make things flame retardant.
Come on, Kilthud, let's give up more sleep and just put some fire.
No, Kallisto.
I can't believe you haven't made this out of super light alloy. Where's the super light alloy? What's this wood nonsense? What are we in 1400 DR? I can't remember how things used to be.
I think it's DR, yeah.
But, here's the fun about fantasy. Sending out a massive lightning strike that just Teslas its way around the ship, totally feasible. It is really kind of dumb, right?
Yeah.
Glorious.
I think that's part of the problem with putting meta magic all into one class. Like, magic's pretty damn meta itself.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just trying to place my lightning
The line.
bolt,
Yeah.
but how do I?
How do you rotate it? I had that problem as well.
Shift. You hold shift.
And then scroll.
So, I just dropped it in a straight line down.
So I don't want to hit Kilthud.
Well, we can back this thing up.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I want to hit
3 methods in the Drake.
Lovely. That would be great. As Myshkin just pulls sort of crackling electric energy from the clouds that surround the entire airship and just throws lightning through the 3 methods and the frost strike as well.
First method fails. Second method fails. Third method. Will fail. Come on, Drake. One more failure.
Made this a crit failure. Damn,
Ooh,
close.
but that's good. That's good.
Yeah, still good.
All failures, full damage coming in. 12, 12, 10, 10, 4.
Look at that.
Okay.
Ho, 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 ho.
Dude.
Yes.
Away from that.
Insane.
Mass DTD.
So as blue lightning flies through the clouds and you see Myshkin directing it with his mage hand, you see the blue lightning slowly turn to green as electric arcs fly from one method to the other, and finally arcing round through to the frost drake as it just electrifies the blue eyes into these green smoking sockets as the carcass just falls to the ground, almost as though roasted from the inside. And as Myshkin does this, his eyes are going to train on the one remaining method, and with his final action, he's just going to cast...
no need to. I'm bringing him down with that electric strike.
Okay.
For the sake of brevity.
He just... In which case, almost casually, Myshkin just flicks the remaining electric energy into the remaining method that just burns up in the sky and just collapses down on the deck.
We're eating good tonight.
As a silence falls over the deck of the horizon end, there's just a thud of exhaustion. As you hear it echo out from the helm. Well, that certainly made things interesting, didn't it?
Yeah, that's a word for it.
As this happens, the scales that were around Myshkin's body just dissipate, and you see misty, icy frost just sort of, almost like sort of condensation, just rise off his body and disappear into the ether around, as he just collapses down near to the cannon and leans against it, tired and spent.
How's everyone doing?
Well, thanks to you, and Myshkin looks at you, Loluphia. We're all standing. Thank you.
That was incredibly close.
Yes. Yeah.
But by God, we did it.
I hope we never have to do that again.
Well, you've jinxed it now. But at least they weren't dragons.
They were dragons. Is that close enough?
Trust me, my friend. Dragons are much more dangerous.
Whether it's a cupcake or a full-blown birthday one, it all tastes the same to me.
I'll have to take your word for it. And Myshkin is going to move over towards Kai to see how he is doing.
You see him slumped up against the cannon that has been absolutely brutalized by that one drake nearly swallowing it whole. Very much kind of torn up is perhaps the wrong word for it, but just it's a slump. It is so dejected as far as energy is concerned. Like, the cannon is supporting him. He's kind of curled his entire body around it. It's like he's loafing on it. Kind of cat style almost. So takes a moment, looks up and notices you. He's been sort of lost in his own world of recovery. Staunched some of the bleeding.
Farouk, I don't suppose you happen to have any zucchini bread for Af-
As he's laying there on the ground, he opens up his side satchel and rips off half of one of the loaves and tosses it your way.
Myshkin just catches it with his one remaining mage hand and just passes it down to you before patting you on one of your many shoulders. Eat up.
Thank you, friend. Yes. Just eats up, eyes full of a little bit of gratitude. It's just kind of exhausted from the fight. First time he's actually gone down out like in combat in a while, if I remember. He's just spent.
Lolly would lower back down to the ground, immediately running over to Kallisto. Sorry, everybody else. But looking him over the way that she does very lovingly, and just like patting him down and looking at him to see if there's anything that is pressing that she should care for, and just, are you all right? Are you okay? Oh, you're breathing. That's it.
Kallisto's stood up, but is bent over, kind of propping himself up against the cannon as well, and just breathing deeply and heavily. And I think you'd notice, starting from his arm, but you see it kind of spread across the rest of his body as well, the frost from this whole excursion and the fight seems to be melting, but at a much faster rate than usual, and very quickly almost evaporates off of him. And that's odd, especially without the very clear lava coming from his arm anymore, since without that being an option, that body heat is odd, and you can see him just heavily breathing a mixture of sweat and now melted ice water dripping down from his face as he's trying to calm himself down. The
It's
adrenaline
okay.
rush.
Should probably take a seat.
Yeah.
She's patting your back as she's helping you sit up against the edge of this ship. Is this arm warm to her? Would she feel that, or is that something more internal to you?
I think you'd feel it. Yeah, you'd feel the heat of it. It feels very much like a stove that's been turned off semi-recently. Not hot enough for it to burn, but enough to be like, oh, this was on
It's like
a few moments ago.
holding a mug of hot cocoa.
Yeah,
It's like
holding
kind of warm.
Yeah, and you can feel it starting to cool down as he's breathing, but yeah, definitely that kind of sensation.
She's helping
as
you
he sits
sit.
down.
And it's up to you if you notice it because of that warmth, and it is pretty cold up here. She, although is helping you via your arm, she like kind of holds on tighter, like, oh, this is nice actually.
I'll roll if I notice, just to see.
Yeah, because she's not trying to hide it. I don't even think she knows she's doing it. It's just like a natural instinct of, this is warm and I am cold.
This is warm. Yeah. Oh, I don't notice. I'm too busy trying to regulate my breathing, slow down my heart rate. Yeah, thank you.
It's okay.
Thank you.
I'm just glad you're alive.
But I'm glad you are as well. Thank you. We were...
Yeah, the only one who was for a minute there. You took a nap on me.
Sorry about that. I've been, I think, up
You don't have
a
to
bit too
apologize.
much. No, I was joking. And he'll pull you down to sit down beside him.
She does so easily. She is up against that arm. Shit is warm for her. And where that like area is, it's obviously covered in very cold, wet, filthy slush. She like pulls her cloak in closer and just kind of wringing it out to the best of her ability. I think with how much damage this is taking, I might need to get a new one soon.
We can figure it out. I'm sure there are dry cleaners you could find. Can make it like brand new.
Yeah.
You taught
Hopefully.
Ziva the mending spell. You know, Ziva, we found for him to practice on as
you
well.
know, as much as I love our son and his ability to learn magic, I don't know if I trust him yet with how delicate this piece is.
Yeah, no. I realized the moment it came
If he's
out,
anything like his
really
dad, I don't want
idea.
accidental fires either.
Okay, I honestly, I think he's more on the frost side of things, so you don't need to worry about that from him anyway.
All right. And she's gonna look out at everybody else. Is everybody else okay?
Thanks to you, yes.
You're welcome. Just glad to see you all with your eyes open. Gilthud was very smart staying far away. Good job.
RoBear, the clouds have dispersed, right?
Yes, they have.
Can I? This might just be an immediate no, but I want to go ahead and do it anyway for the sake of peace of mind. I have soul sight as a bard. Do I detect anything that I can't see on deck that I don't know is there? There isn't a mephit hiding under the goddamn ship or anything.
There is no secret Reginald. Your spidey sense is clear.
Cool. Yeah, you see Kaivar visibly relax, content in the knowledge that it's all safe.
And as the weather's beginning to clear a bit, can we see anything? Can we see the mountains? Can we see anything on the horizon?
As you kind of stare off towards the mountain range, Kelthud is going to come up by your side. You see that patch right over there in between? That's where we're going to be landing. Only a couple of miles hike to where the main crash site is then.
We should keep an eye on the skies and in the mountains. Snowy mountains. They can hide many dangerous things.
In the meantime, everyone line up, let me get you all patched up. We can save the spells for another time.
Yeah, no
I can still
complaints from
help put on a
Catfolk.
bandage, she says, standing up and reaching down to help you up as well.
Thank you.
I'm just glad I can be of assistance, even more than usual.
Your
Yes,
fire
no, you
came in
are
handy.
incredible.
As he pulls out an old dwarven map. It's gonna be a bit rustic down there,
What is that?
but the mountains were my territories far before you young'uns got here. As he is actually taking you to a warden's post in the mountain range. Doesn't happen all that often anymore. But we used to have to clear a lot of things from these mountains before the skies were as safe as they are today. And that should be telling everybody something about what we just went through. Earlier years of Stormforge. Let's just say there was a lot more sky patrol.
In the
So-
meantime, what do you need from us? Besides a couple patches.
You're talking to Kallisto, right?
No, Farouk?
I thought Kallisto was just talking about patching everybody up. I'm sorry, I'm confused.
No, I know. She was asking Farouk what he needs from us. Aside
Oh.
for maybe a couple patches.
Okay, I'm sorry, I need to be more clear. So it was Kel Thud that was just talking, so this is... Okay, switching back
okay,
up.
then she'll say it to Kalthud, I guess. Whoever's talking. They have the same voice.
No, they don't always have the same voice. This is the
Brom.
this is a frustrated dwarven voice, and this is the Farouk voice. It's got a little bit more projected tongue, okay?
Projected tongue.
Kel Thud. We should have plenty of supplies stashed back. They may be a little dated, but something is better than nothing. And we brought plenty with us. The main thing is for us to get mended, get ourselves a good rest. We're gonna need every bit of magic bullets and bullshit to manage our way through. These warden lights haven't been lit in some time. So expect the full air of bestiary to be out there roaming unattended. Resources haven't been directed this way in quite some time. There's a reason why they threw this thing out in the mountains. They know that no one is usually stupid enough to go and get it. Except for us.
Should we try to relight it?
When we arrive. Absolutely.
All right.
One's order. No stone unturned. No lantern unlit.
In that case, if no one has any objections, I might go rest. Will not be much use without having a little bit more energy.
Yes, no. Everyone get as much rest as you can. If you need patching up, let me know. I'll do what I can.
Thank you.
Likewise, I still have plenty in the tank over here.
Okay, you go rest.
I'll rest when everyone's topped off.
Yeah, everybody, let Kilthud do what Kilthud does best.
Not sleep.
Man's the ship. And not sleep. But before then, and while everybody goes down, I will help you maneuver out of this air really quickly. And she says, prepping to help just kind of blow some of the wind out of the way and give more clear view for him.
Very
And
much
a nice
appreciated.
nap for everybody.
Kilthud. Let me leave a few things for you. A couple of friends who've protected us before. As I will conjure both Torg and Manawa with my remaining spells. Let them be the first line of defense before you wake us if anything comes. Now that's what I'm talking about. Appreciated, mate. Go on, everyone. We'll be landing in around 4 hours. Get yourselves your nap in.
I have a question mechanically. This 4 hours, would this count as a long rest or would it be a short rest?
We will require a bit of rest down below to get our full rest.
Okay. In that case.
But mechanically, I will let you know that I'm uninterrupting this. I'm not making this a
okay, cool.
A start of a dungeon.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. And for flavor then, rather than mechanically, anyone who wants it, I will do the treat wounds and help everyone out with any wounds they have. The old-fashioned way, without magic. But with bandages and salves and all of that.
Yeah, no complaint from Kaiba.
Farouk is going to come over and just wants to see your craft because he's not really seen it before. It's happened in the heat of battle and he's noticed it before, but he's never really seen your skills. And as a healer, he wants to sit down and watch you work.
Yeah, so it's a very out of combat, it's a very stark contrast to what they saw in combat with just quick shots they gave Loluphia and himself. It's much more gentle though. So I think if he's watching Kallisto tend to Kaiba, there's more confusion because Kaiba has a very different anatomy to anyone he's had to tend to.
Yeah. How do you tend to a carapace?
Yeah.
Lots of liquid Band-Aid.
Yeah.
You just kind of papier-mâché that thing, you know, like slather it together and then just like stick it on the sides, staunch the bleeding.
Yeah, you see they kind of take out almost like a God, what's it called? It's something and pestle. I don't know what the other thing is called.
Mortar.
Mortar.
Yeah.
Mortar and pestle, that's it. And kind of like makes salves out of herbs and berries and stuff that they have in their bag. They also have like pre-made stuff, easy to go, but you can tell that they save that for like, we need to get this done quick, but we actually have time here. So he's taking the time to make these salves and like press them into any chips or cracks in Kaiba's carapace. Very confused, being like, is this okay? Is it hurting? I don't know how this reacts to carapaces, but if it hurts, let me know. We can rinse it out quickly. Is it okay?
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Kallisto.
Yeah, no problem. And we'll also bandage you up, cover up the salve so it isn't exposed too much to any weathering. Okay, you should be okay. If you have any aches and pains, let me know. Anything serious, probably go to Loluphia for that.
I mean, you staunch the bleeding as best I know. Buggy Boy is back in good shape.
And he'll turn to Farouk, who he notices is kind of shadowing this all, and go, do you need help as well?
don't necessarily need it, but I would like to see you ply your craft. As he holds out one of the scrapes from the claws of the drake, his hand out.
Yeah, no, to be honest, I learned a lot of this on the fields, but a bit more from my mum. When she was young, hurt herself quite a bit when learning blacksmithing. It's a pretty dangerous hobby. And he'll go through the process as well, creating the salve. I imagine you don't worry about any burns, but I think any like signs of frostburn he tends to as well. When I was younger, my more ice and water side was also a little bit more difficult to control. So I'm pretty confident and know how to work around frostburns as well. This is gonna hurt. And then he presses like an alcohol, something soaked in alcohol to clean out any infections. Presses it down.
You're not kidding.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's rough. Okay.
Thank you.
No problem.
Your family's commitment to various trades. It's an honor. Commendable. Thank you.
I mean, thank you. I'll let them know, honestly. That's quite a compliment. I'm not blood related to them, but I think I picked up a lot from them. Their obsession.
Knowledge is thicker than blood and water.
Yeah, no, I've learned a lot from them. They're my parents. Blood or not, they raised me and made me who I am.
They're incredible people.
Yeah.
Isn't it extended down? Thank you, Kallisto and Loluphia. Your operation is a family unit. It spreads like wildfire. I haven't felt that in some time. Thank you for adopting us under a bit of your wing. Whether it was on your plans to or not. Farouk's just gonna nod and kind of look down at the job you've mended. You can kind of see he's just got a smile on his face. Come on, Pathfinder, we need to go find someplace nice and comfy. After all, I got a little bit of jerky left for you. I know you've been hungry. You always get hungry when you see us fight.
Lister will then turn to Loluphia, I think, or tend to any wounds she has.
She doesn't let you. She stops you. It's like, you need me to tend to yours first. I can handle my own, don't sweat that. To which she immediately makes quick work, the way that she always does. No contesting is allowed, and even if you tried to fight it, you can't escape her.
He doesn't.
You can't quit me.
He does not fight it, even in the slightest. He's like, yeah, I'm way too tired to say anything.
In lieu of not actually casting a spell on the sheet right now, just know that that is what she has done for you. And just for the sake of not wanting to really embarrass you, but just make you a little like flustered as she has gotten around to all of your wounds, she then would just take her hand and cup your chin before just giving you a quick kiss and like, looked like you had a cut right there too, but I think it's gone. It's good now.
Hold on, I need to roll a fortitude. This is a will save.
Aw.
At
A reflex.
for sure.
Oh, woman!
Dodge out of the way.
What are you doing? My friends are here.
They go in for the kiss and you reflexively dodge into the hug.
Oh no!
She got denied by her husband. She
If I
was
witnessed
interned.
it, I'll die.
It's I love watching clips of that happen. You just see people's souls leave their bodies. It's fantastic.
I would say I think because it's Loluphia, the DC is like a 30, so he still fails this. So you definitely see him. You feel him blush. You feel him heat up a little bit more.
Gets warmer.
Yeah, but he doesn't like turn away or look away. I think he'll do the same, cup your chin, and I can think kiss you around the forehead and just say there
not
wasn't one
affected.
there. Obviously, Lolufia's cool, calm, and collected, but we'll kiss you on the forehead and just say, "I did that just because." And
Actually,
we're
no, I think I heard that too. Thank you. She
You're
says that
welcome.
she kind of just rubs your arm I'm gonna go and help the others, to which she would walk back to Myshkin. What does Myshkin look like right now?
Myshkin is sleeping.
Oh, did he go down below?
He did. Yeah, he's down below.
Okay, good. Then
Shadowy.
never mind. She would not disturb.
Although I will say, Loluphia, do you make a perception check?
Sure.
He's not actually Steven. He's dead.
Yes. Oh man.
He is sleeping, but he does that thing where he sleeps with his eyes
21.
perfectly open.
Oh no, that's terrifying.
I would say just through the fur on the top of his head,
Oh.
through the light that shimmers through the slats of the flooring above, you see two very small indentations in his fur. Not quite as even as the rest of his skull.
Speaking of
Okay.
perception checks, if you are looking around below deck on things, go ahead and contest if you so desire. That is to the whole group.
I'm
Send
still
them
up
down there
above
looking
that,
at
I think.
people. Nah. I ain't paying
I'm
attention to
unconscious.
you. You were handled.
Is there
Kallisto
anyone else
did
below
great
deck?
by you.
I think I'm above deck.
I think by if you meant like whenever we go down, right?
Yeah. Like this is
Yeah, so if
this
you
is
still want
open
to
to
Kallisto, because
everybody.
we're all going to sleep while Killfight
Yeah.
takes care of things for a bit.
Context,
Yeah.
it's a continuous activity that I'm doing, so it's one of
Okay,
those things
yeah.
of like, yeah.
He's doing a little dance.
33. Yeah, I see
He's
what
doing
I'm
this
doing.
thing.
Oh yeah. You would see as Kaivar has crept back towards the cabinet where he had stored the book. You do not know that the book is in there. You can see him start to... It's not really sitting cross-legged, but it's a very sort of low to the ground stance. It's a lot more balanced than it seems to be normally, and there is clearly a lot of intense concentration.
Also, I thought you were going to say you got in the cabinet because it felt
Oh.
familiar.
Oh no, the book's in the cabinet. Right now the book is freaking Kaivar out, which is part of the reason
Oh.
for what happens next. I'm going to use a feat. I'm going to use Consult the
Whoa.
Spirits. This is going to require a Recall Knowledge check. DC is set by you, RoBear. I'm going to presume because this is to do with the book that it's going to just be Bardic lore, but effectively I'm trying to inquire as to what is going on with it and to whether there is something that is known. I'm going to inquire with certain knowledge that I know is deeper within the book that is tied to ancestry.
Are you asking for a DC for me?
Oh yes, yes.
on this, you'll be using Bardic Ancestry, and this is consulting your book. So it'll be a 20-25.
All right.
And that 20.
All right. I get one correct answer from an indifferent spirit within the book. I guess the question for you specifically, Drak, is would Kallisto interrupt at any point?
I guess it depends. What is he seeing? You're just seeing you staring at this cabinet? What?
Yeah,
What
it's
is he saying?
opened and you can see that the book is there in front of Kaivar on the cabinet, but Kaivar is intently focused. It is something where he's clearly tried to do this quietly, but it's also something where he is lost in trance.
Yeah, Kallisto wouldn't interrupt. He might watch. I think he would stand back and watch, but he wouldn't say a word. He wouldn't even really approach in case that's enough to interrupt. He would just watch from where he stood.
All right. Reaching out into the fathoms and depths of the psyche that remains at the back of the book, Kaivar reaches for another member of his clutch that is long dead and whose memories have been exhumed into the book, as is the fate of every member of his clutch, as is the way that knowledge is preserved. And a simple question that he reaches out to answer is just this. The Psalms have changed. Are they safe? Or are they dangerous? Yes. No.
So this is all up to you, my friend. This is all your this is all your discretion. You succeed, you tell the story, because I don't know about your spirits.
I was leaving, my apologies, I was leaving that up to you because it's open interpretation on things, but when it comes to it, you would not necessarily see this, Kallisto, because you've not interfered. But within the chasms of Kaivar's mind, a similar arthropod walks towards him. And the answer is indeterminate. It seems as though the book is changing, but that the danger it might pose is not necessarily one directly to Kaivar or to those around. But there is a looming shadow that follows this creature. The shadow itself is massive, far beyond proportion of what it should be. And it sort of strains at the bounds around the creature that is casting it. It's almost as though it is 5 times larger than it should be. And as the vision shuts, Kaivar opens back his eyes and gingerly looks at the book for a second before picking it back up again and finding a bunk. Content in the knowledge that it's safe to use, but also aware that there is something different unraveling.
Kallisto will... Honestly, especially since he didn't see everything that went on internally, we'll just give Kaiva, I guess, an odd look, like a furrowed brow in confusion, but seeing as far as you can tell, Kaiva is fine and is going to get some rest. Kallisto shrugs and will head to his bunk as well.
Mm-hmm. And Kaiva will give you a nod. I don't think he's identified the difference necessarily, but he's more, he's still trying to get to the bottom of this mystery. He's still trying to unfurl and unravel the bits and pieces to it. to try and understand what's going on with this thing that is changing right in front of him in a way that it shouldn't.
They are so cool.
Thank you.
Also, when Kallisto comes to the bunk, I would assume that we have like pushed 2 of the bunks together so that we have.
Nope, it's college. You get to share a twin. You get to just
suffer.
the
No, we
sweat.
move them together. But Lolly, who would have tried her best to wait for you before falling asleep, you can tell is just like kind of sat up a little bit, but definitely passed out.
Yeah. He would. I don't think he would even really like try to wake you up or start you up.
No, as soon as you hit the bed, just very subconsciously, she would settle in the crook where she's used to.
Yeah.
And because it's warm.
I will say, and I think I will also actually let me roll something real quick.
Also, her cloak is hanging up, filthy, but drying.
It's a little bit warmer than he usually is, so you get to enjoy that.
Is that like a bad feeling? Is it like sleeping next to somebody who runs hot and is making you sweat?
No, I think it's just a bit warm. No, so he's not as warm as he used to be when like he just had fucking lava free flowing from his arm.
Yeah, no,
but
she's not getting burned.
Yeah, but he is on the warm end of a person. I think like he's running hotter than usual. Nothing to the point of like he's running a fever. Nothing to the point of like it's a fever or anything like that, but it is more than usual.
Okay.
And I think that's something you
I don't think she really notices too much. Just that like, oh, somebody turned the furnace on. Feels great.
Yeah.
There's no furnace here, but she thinks so. In her dreams. Yeah, she goes to sleep.
For the sake of brevity, you guys will get a good chunk of your rest. Only being disturbed after feeling the airship begin to settle in to a spot in the side of the cold mountains below. Arriving at an old warden's post in a small cave that jets out into an opening in a clearing where a campfire has been used, burned into the hard rock for hundreds of years. Unloading camp, setting up a fire, and taking care of your warden's cleansing duties. Returning a couple of crystals back into the post, emitting that nice, comfortable glow, knowing nothing is harbored in the back of this small cave, that the lights are ours, a simple runway to the airship. You guys are able to produce a nice, functional warden's post as you guys all gather around the campfire, as it bits to spit a little snow and ice mix.
Farouk.
Yes.
Tell us a story. I'd like to know more of your ancestors.
It was beneath these very mountains when they crossed for the first time. Slightly warmer than we are now. I often wonder what it was like to live life so reverse. gleaming your eyes to the ground, focused on the source of energy beneath you than above you. So much of our lives is carried on by the sun above us, the shadows that it displays. Even on days of the eclipse, it looks so foreign and so strange to us when even the simple shadows that we are used to change and morph into something different. Imagine a world that projects from the other side. Long shadows emitting from a cracked and creviced hot earth. Your extremities becoming warm before the top of your head. Such a strange world my people came from. Such a monotone environment. We take these things for granted today. The 4 seasons that change. The cool breezes that fade into the hot summers. And the colorful leaves of the fall. To the crisp and cool winters where we appreciate the fire as close to us as possible. Those were things that my people did not know until they came here. And what that portal offered, the day they saw the sun and Osiris above them, was the day that things changed. So much more brutality where they came from. Life was much thinner on the line then. Being able to spend time in fellowship like we are now, gathered around a simple meal, honoring the time together of living, having gone through battle together and come out the other side. These are things that my ancestors simply weren't given the time to do. Every day was a battle. It's as if the creators put too many creatures all in one spot. So much anger. Fire is a powerful tool, Myshkin. My ancestors taught me to wield it with passion, but not anger. Anger is what they came from. The city of brass is built off of that anger. Instead of taking the flames and building something out of passion, like Kallisto and Loluphia's family do, they take that same flame and they use it for hate, anger, and chains. All still the same flame. It is the most important lesson that they taught me. So today, and on into the tomorrow, we celebrate the radiance of the flame, the passion, and the good things it can create. Fire is what got us here and helped us step out of the dark times. Let us not lead it all the way into times of great anger and destruction.
You believe it is to this old world that you will return when your time comes?
No. I don't think so. My ancestors, they always had one foot on the ground. And they know that land. And they must continue to help those that are still there. But for me, My choice firmly is to ascend to the sun and Osiris. For that is my path. So I dance for it, and for the sun to come each morning and continue the seasons.
Thank you. Making us feel a little...
It's not hard up here. This is a place that could use some warmth and light. No doubt the things that survive here are angrier because of the lack of it.
Not always. I think warmth
What do you
can
mean?
be... My experience.
Sure.
Some of the warmest places I have privilege of knowing looked very much like this place. Cold and forgiving, but homely nonetheless.
What is the favorite of all the places you have spent time, Myshkin? If there was a place you could call home, what would it be?
Been traveling for so long, almost half a century. Been able to hang my proverbial hat anywhere for too long. It would be where I grew up. Mountains. Much like this. Snow. I remember we would be the first to see the sun rise, the last to see it set. Despite frostbitten fingers and toes. Never felt that frosty. Felt full. Very full indeed. And you see Myshkin just press his paws into the snow and sort of flex them out, almost as one would in sand. This is very comfortable.
How long has it been since you've touched snow?
Almost 50 years.
Well, I hope you're comfortable. You deserve that.
Hopefully the trade-off isn't too awkward for the rest of you.
No, I feel great. She's like really snuggled up next to Kallisto. It's actually quite warm
Kallisto
up here.
does lean into it and smiles, but doesn't say anything.
Helps when you have such a warm-hearted
You could say that. Ah.
Health, go ahead.
No, I was gonna ask, is it nighttime right now, or is it daytime just covered, like cloud covered?
No, it's the evening. It's definitely descending into the night.
No reason, just wanted to know. Continue.
Kelthud has an old wooden bucket out with the top of it and a small crank. My favorite pot. As he's sitting over there churning a batch of snow ice cream that he scrapes.
Oh, so we're eating out of it, not... never...
As he's sprinkling in a little bit of vanilla and cream from one of the cartons he's brought down. I'm not staying on the side of this damn mountain without making some fresh cream.
What does Kaivar look like right now? Aren't you a bug? Isn't this freezing for you?
This is not, I mean, so Kaivar's got the whole Masquerade of Seasons stance, so he's like curled up, but it's not as bad beneath the carapace. The cream has immediately procced a little bit of his interest, though, and he's just sort of like wandered close towards Kelthud. You know that thing where if you've got food on the table or something, or like on a coffee table, a dog will not quite actually bite it, but will get their nose about as close as they think they're allowed, like literally leaning it in. Kaivar's kind of doing that at the edge of the bucket, you know? Curious and investigative, and does not know whether or not to ask for permission because, yeah, that's not a thing that has been taught to him at all. So he's just looking at this thing intently.
This is gonna blow your mind. As he opens up the top of it. Sprinkle a little bit more salt on the sides. But there's still a good chunk of solids that are there. As he whips out a wooden spoon and hands it over to you, Kaivar.
Very awkwardly in the giant hands, takes the spoon and doesn't quite know what to do with it. Looks around. There. No. Oh. And realizes he's not been handed a weapon, and sort of investigates the cream a little further and starts to slowly pick it away at it. It's really not a sight that's pleasant, I'll be brutally honest. This is like, licking the spoon for Kaivar is very much like scouring across the surface bit by bit with his mandibles. It's not comfortable. Like, it makes no sense to anyone who's doing this. Myshkin would probably, I don't know, do a very like anthropomorphic thing, and Myshkin is about as close to this as probably as possible, given that he's the furthest from a typical humanoid animal. But even Myshkin is very much like in that place with it. It's just, I don't know. I in a world where we were playing the harshest game of D&D ever, I'd have everyone make a will save to not get the heebie-jeebies.
You know, I'm down.
It looks weird. I will just leave
Farouk
it at
is
that.
entirely
sure.
unaffected by this.
If Loluphia is gonna do it, I'm gonna do it as well. With it,
He's-
fortitude will as well.
I've been around
She
fire
is definitely got her
mantises.
head very sideways looking at you.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you guys are fine. Totally unfazed. This is weird, but it's not uncomfortably weird.
Yeah, like it's definitely weird, but they're from the Forgotten Lands. She's seen a
Yeah.
lot of weird. Just not
Mhm.
quite like this.
I've seen fire mantises stab things in the side and slowly eat it alive with those mandibles. You discovering ice cream? Farouk is like, no, this is probably the most adorable thing he's ever seen an insect do.
It's the process, right? Because like there's two large center mandibles on either side, and then there's some others that are splayed out to the edge. And it's a little bit like the movement of an octopus, you know? Each set of mandibles individually is passing things to the center mouth, if that makes sense.
You know, I think I was okay with it before you related it to like an octopus.
Yeah, it's not
Now
it's
I'm a
not very
little-
dexterous, but it's like, you know, there's a rhythm to it, you know. It's very
Regardless of however Bife wants to paint it, at the end of the day, he's gonna have a cute little trumpet that comes out like a small housefly. That's like, that's my canon, and it's adorable. You know.
Ollie's gonna look at Kallisto during this and just, it's like watching Ziva learn how to eat spaghetti for the first time.
Oh, that's a good.
God, that was so messy.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a great
my
way of
God.
putting it. That's a good way.
It's the natural mom in me.
Dude,
Oh.
we've got to feed Kaivar spaghetti at some point.
Oh.
By the way, RoBear, what's the DC for brain freeze?
For 28, my dude.
Your
You're
brain is solid.
you're doing good. You haven't had enough yet to freeze you out yet. And I imagine sugar is probably like an issue in your society. Like, in sugar in doses like that, you probably got a pretty good rush going on right now between.
I'm just
You know, when
envisioning the underground sugar trade. in Kaivar's.
Just imagine those beady eyes getting like extremely
Dilated.
dilated.
Yeah.
Suddenly they're black orbs on the top of your face
My
with a little
cousins,
ring of yellow.
they got hooked on the sucrose, and that was it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, at the end of the spoon being done, starts nibbling away at the spoon and realizing there's nothing left, is just now
No, you
intently
don't need
staring
that
at
part.
You don't.
staring right at the bucket. The bucket has his full attention right now.
So good he ate the spoon.
I think he's about to eat the whole bucket if you don't move it.
Oh, hold on. I got plenty of bowls, and these are bones. Let's see if you get through those. As Kelthad is so happy to serve you guys ice cream. He's that kind of, that's one of his favorite things. As
Flavor is this, by the way? You said it was just
straight vanilla. He's had a vanilla bean out and carved a little bit into there, and just
Easing you
sugar
into it.
cream.
Kaivar's not ready for cookie dough ice
Yeah.
cream. He's not ready for heroes, not yet.
Kaivar's flavor
Baked
palette, as we've
Alaska,
established,
baby.
is not. Yeah, he's not great at dealing with spice for the most part, but like his white boy ass flavor palette has found vanilla ice cream and found it very delectable.
You mean white bug?
Ooh,
There we go.
It's a bit spicy.
Oh,
Someday I will introduce you to our Lord and Savior that is Moose Tracks, the greatest ice cream on the
Moose Tracks.
planet.
Mm.
It's okay.
Peanut butter and chocolate decadence.
You have to be a peanut butter fan, and I'm not.
I'm not too much of a chocolate fan.
Same, unless it's British chocolate.
I guess
Always
I
there.
take British chocolate for granted because I'm just tired of chocolate in general, and I guess all I ever
You just
had
haven't
was
had
British.
bad American chocolate long enough
guess so,
to
yeah.
appreciate great British chocolate.
They put wax in Hershey's, I found out the other day. What the hell's with
Oh.
that? Yeah.
Do you know what else they
wax.
put in pretty much every bit of food you eat? You know how many bugs are in your food?
High fructose corn syrup? I mean, I think that's different because it's
None of
natural
which
flavors
are in
compared to
my-
processed.
Fantasy ice cream right now.
No, Kilthud is an expert.
Nah, there's
No,
at
Kip is great.
least one bug in your fantasy ice cream. Let me make that clear.
Yeah, it's
Protein.
you about to be in that bucket.
Yeah. Oh god, the image of Kaivar walking around with a bucket on his head is brilliant. I need this at some point.
Everyone has a nice 5-scoop bowl of fresh homemade snow ice cream.
Myshkin takes it reluctantly. And then, because Myshkin has mostly just eaten bread or variations thereof since you first saw him, but not wishing to be rude, just brings the bowl up and just licks it. And then you just see his pupils
Another one.
widen.
Oh no.
And like
The
a
head
cat
shake.
with cream is just like. And as he gets to the bottom of the bowl, you just see him freeze. and immediately just bring his head up, looking embarrassed, and looks around at everyone and...
Hold on.
No, keep going.
don't-
Would you
hold
like
on.
another bowl? She's handing hers to him.
No. I don't know what came over me. I'm fine. Thank you.
I know what you
Kilthus.
came over you is Kilta's ice cream. It's good.
It's very good, Kilthun. Very good.
Meanwhile, Kaivar next to him has no shame, his face full in the bowl. You can see like the rounded tops of his eyes above the rim, and that's about it.
There's a mixture of the ice cream and Farouk's white face paint that has just made a full-on Homer Simpson style milk mustache across them. What, do I have some on my face?
Honestly, I'm curious about how much got into you, because there is a lot on your face.
Savor the flavor. Go through it. Thank you. I'll have no problem going to sleep in about 10 minutes. Oh, God. Thank you. I try not to miss it when I have the chance.
So, what direction are we, headed tomorrow?
Due east. We head down the valley. Straight to the crash site.
Well,
Should
in
definitely-
that case,
Get some rest. What rest we can. We've only just lit the warden's post, so there are likely some creatures we have to keep an eye out for on our way to the crash site.
I can take first watch for tonight.
Good news, you're in a lit warden's post.
I was about
Yeah,
to say,
we're
I'm
good.
pretty sure we have like good stuff here.
You guys do not have to take night's watch in a warden's post. It does it for you. It's kind of like a, you know, the old NES game Crystallis.
No, I don't think I played Crystallis.
It's one of the first games that blended kind of this artifice and alien technology into a very fantasy world. The warden's posts are as Stormforge
remember this.
artifice. And I always
Holy crap.
imagine them to be very much like the alien pieces of technology. It's almost something that we've inherited from a previous time on the planet. It just works. And this ritual that the wardens have been able to keep up and continue from whatever time between the runes and the crystals that they use, it forms this kind of defense mechanism, the blending of magic and technology together.
I think if you want to keep that in character, Ed, in case you'll just say, no need. We've lit the torch in the warden's post, so we're honestly pretty safe here.
And Myshkin places an empty wrist or shoulder. Kallisto just goes to a nearby rock. Honestly, I just wanted an excuse to look at the stars.
You don't need an excuse for that. Enjoy them. They're beautiful. Maybe you can spot Chrissy.
I hope so.
Roll a d20 to see if the Aurora Borealis is out past this little bit of spinning storm. That's going to be an 18 or above. Net 20.
20s and ones.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's absolutely there.
The most beautiful sky we've ever seen.
How perfect. describe what you're watching, Myshkin, as that storm completely blows past and clears up.
As Myshkin looks up the clouds, grey, almost ethereal in nature, passing by overhead, as they make way to dark black skies, constellations that Myshkin is unfamiliar with. Traces path, sees the stories written within, and then out the corner of his eye, he sees pink and green and waves of verdigris, red, shifting across the sky, almost like the fabric of some great garment dancing through the stars. They swirl, almost guided by some unseen hand pulling the curtain of the universe back and seeing the color that lies. He sees one of the stars wink, almost like that of a giant eye, and a very familiar smile looking down. Promise of a conversation. A face, a smile, and a vision that has been looking over all of us for probably longer than we care to admit. Though he is gone, Chrissy is looking down, so as the shadows on the mountain stretch and shift and dance beneath the colors of the sky. It is peaceful and soothing. And it is by these colors and these patterns and these hypnotic patters of the universe that we fall asleep.
As you all get a good glimpse of those lights and the thoughts of your old friend, you guys rejoice on another night alive in each other's company and ready to take on the task of finally uncovering something on the silent gear when you take off through the mountain valley at dawn. And that is where we will pick up next week.
I don't wanna continue.
Yeah, 30 more minutes.
Every time we're like, hey, RoBear, can we play a bit longer?
Oof.
I mean, if you want to.
I mean,
Yeah,
It's all about y'all's time.
I've got the time.
I don't have work.
I do, but I have time.
How about you both?
What's another 30 minutes? Why not? It's fine. I'm hitting the long rest on my character sheet. Though.
Yes, please go ahead and get that long rest on your characters. Hit it like 55 times because we are so hurt.
Yeah, I just hit
so
long rest
bad.
and then manually bunch my HP to max. So.
Yeah.
And then you have to like go take the wounded off yourself.
Yeah, if you hit the long rest, it should do it automatically.
You know, some of us were wounded like, multiple times, I
Oh
guess.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Cool. Spell slots are there. Heck yeah. Anyone else doing anything before we do morning wake up?
Yes. Before Lolly goes to bed, and while Myshkin is alone, she would walk from behind you, not meaning to sneak up on you. If you hear it, you hear her. Honk, shoo, me, 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 me. But coming up to sit beside you and not look at you, but look up. So, you have 2 wounds on the top of your head. And she turned toward you. And they're peculiar. What are those?
Myshkin doesn't answer, but instead, under shifting colours that trace across his face, and he reaches his wrist, and if you allow, just places it under yours, and guides your hand to touch the top of his head.
She does.
You would feel filed away, ground down, 2 stumps for and I would say probably not much of a guess would be needed, but it's where 2 horns sit.
Do they feel, is it like a smooth file down, or is it a little jagged?
It's uneven. Very, very uneven.
So it feels like it's rushed when it's done?
Yeah.
And once she feels that, brings her hands back down to her lap. How often do you have to file those?
Whenever I remember. Or I do not wish to.
Then why do you?
For much the same reason as you hide your wings. I would check. I broke them off. I was 17. Inelegantly. Since then, it is much easier to pass as catfolk, tabaxi, than it is as a cat with horns.
I suppose.
I've never been one who enjoyed attention.
What do you mean? You always seem like the life of the party.
Next 2 of
Well, is this something you wish to keep secret? I will not show your information.
Myshkin looks towards the rest of the group. Specifically, his eyes resting upon Kallisto. Before, for the first time, just looking directly into your eyes, Loluphia. Don't want you to keep any secrets, my bad.
Then this is information you share. Unless it brings immediate harm to those around me, then it's not my place. And I think, looking back also at Kallisto, before turning back to you, he would definitely understand that. We don't ever want to burn the bridges we've ever yet to cross.
It's interesting. Pain can be isolating, as can sorrow. It's amazing being surrounded by others. Understand. It is not that it hurts less, but feels like a weight. Even only momentarily.
I'm glad that we could help you feel that, at least. I know it took a while to get to this point. You hold a lot of our trust, Myshkin.
Do you mind, little?
It seems your voice cut out a little bit. What did you say? There was a big gust
You're
of
gonna want to really eat your mic there.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
you need
hate
to
to
speak
say
a little
it.
louder.
was getting choked up, but I was merely saying. Do you hold a great deal of mine, Loluphia?
I appreciate that.
We seem to trust each other enough to have moved beyond Molo's syllables, so...
Well, as long as you don't do anything silly enough to try to ruin that.
Obviously not.
Yeah.
I wouldn't dare.
We'll see about that.
Thank you.
Of course. Thank you for sharing. Now, let's get to sleep. Well, evidently, we have a lot of hiking to do.
Thankfully, we have watchful guardian.
Yeah, we do.
Good night.
She gets up and just heads over to where everyone is sleeping. I don't know what this looks like. Good night.
Assume there's a spot to sleep. Yeah, Callisto's out cold. Callisto's like,
yeah.
just out.
It's reversed this time.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll those fortitude saves. Let's see who gets up in the morning.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that was me. Okay. I was like, oh, did I roll the 11? No.
Either you rest so well you're awake, or you're deep asleep.
Damn, look at Myshkin, comfy in the snow.
A loud purr can be heard.
Dang.
Is Myshkin like a snow leopard at this point, basically? Because that's the image I'm getting, and that's great.
Mhm. Kallisto, you were up first.
Yeah. I think with whenever Kelthed's on a mission with us, I've been in a kitchen with my parents enough to know that there is very much such thing of too many chefs in the kitchen. So I think he's not even going to try to start making breakfast because that's Kelthed's thing. But he's going to at the very least start like making sure that everything that he needs to start making a meal to go is prepared.
Just getting the fire going is being a rock star on the first one up. Kelthud hears that crackle and you can see the peak of his eye. My brother's keeper. Thank you.
Good morning.
There are not many days where I get to sleep into second or third.
Hey, you did a lot of work keeping us up in the air and up on our feet just last night, so it was the least I could do.
I thought we were going to have to jump off. I really did.
I was honestly considering it as well.
And then I got to thinking, there is no way in hell that all those folks pack their damn featherfall scrolls.
I definitely reminded them before we go into the ship, so fingers crossed they did, because if we're climbing mountains, we might still need them.
Even if they did, they probably don't have it where they could deploy it. They probably just wrapped it up and threw it in their pocket like a receipt.
Now that you bring it up, I think I should give all of them a heads up on how to keep it out in the open and easy to use.
If we could teach them one thing beyond a couple of warden's knots, it would be the way to tie the damn spell scroll to them so they can set themselves down gently out here.
Yeah,
at least gives them a fleeting chance. And if they can't do it, I'll fold them all up, for God's sakes.
Okay, we can't speed feed. We can't spoon feed them. We can just tell them what to do and they'll figure it out.
Good luck. It's like teaching weeblos over here.
Kelthid, what do you need me to do to help, or do you want me to stay as far away from the kitchen as possible?
No, I will always take an extra hand. You stay steady and flip when I need to. I'd much appreciate it. Here's a spatula. Chef is a strong word. But I'll take it. Let's get that coffee on first. Boil off the damn bitterness. Who knows how long it's been in this box.
Kallisto would get to doing that. Very much like as a joke, being like, yes, chef. Yes, chef. And every time Kelthud gives him an order.
He smiles every time. That is a man who loves his Blackstone. As he sets it over the top. The rest of you all rising with the smell of coffee, bacon, eggs, toast, beans, roasted mushrooms, and tomatoes. He did bring some produce for the first good hearty meal in. Small little banger sausages that snap the perfect casing. Even packed a little bit of high protein Kodiak cakes.
The first meal on a mission on the hike is one of the most important.
Out here, oh, I don't know what's going to be screaming worse. My calves, my Achilles, or my knees.
We need to get you out on the field more often, Kelthid. I think you might need it.
I might need it. Might need it. Between you two, have me running all over that office from front to back. You need to get me one of them little scooters, you know, the kids roll around on. All the rich ones, they leave them everywhere over for Stormforge. Ridiculous. You need to get me a little scooter. I know I don't need one of the big ones.
While he's walking
be
up
a
on
sight?
this,
Maybe put two of them
actually, all
together.
you need is for me to just blow some wind and you try to walk against it. It'll give you a mighty workout. And it's not too bad on your knees. It's like swimming, but we know you can't do that.
What do you mean? Can't swim. I could pass the mile swim. I'd pass the warden's mile swim right now. As he He begins to unbutton his shirt and get his chest hair out a little bit.
Okay, relax. Okay,
Let's see who can handle the mountain. You're in my territory now. We'll see who can handle the mountain. We'll be screaming for ibuprofen before I go to sleep.
You get a momentary confused stare out of Kaivar, who hasn't really ever seen this kind of behavior before, like the head tilt, and then just sort of like shakes his head off, goes up to like the top of the rock, and is kind of being lookout, but also it starts spinning some of that thread between his antennae and his small hands.
What's he doing up there?
Bug stuff.
Yeah, I've seen him do it once before. It's fine. You don't need to worry about it. I hope.
Usually something good. We just don't quite yet understand.
I'm not worried. All right, bug stuff. That's going. Bug stuff. Cuts into one of his sausages.
Don't be afraid of bug stuff.
Oh my god. I know I am not. Anyway.
An extra 30 minutes, they said. We hadn't.
Okay, to be fair, you took Bife and I and another group on a whole trip to the bunghole. Come on. We can talk about bug stuff.
I'm sorry. This is also coming from the same group that at one point I walked in on Brom's room, and him and fucking
Nelson in his third leg.
Yeah, Nelson is third leg. You've got Benny just standing there, and Brom is completely in the nude, and I'm just like, I don't want to know, and immediately had to go downstairs for a strong, stiff drink in the morning.
But there was a lot of stiff things in the bunghole. What can I tell you?
Yeah.
Oh my. Anyway,
I grabbed a few of them.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Wrong side of hand check.
Oh.
Anyway, breakfast was good. Feel good, thank you. I'm full, ready to travel. I've got a sudden burst of energy.
Where's Myshkin? Is Myshkin still out just sleeping? We can't hear you.
You are muted.
No, he's being consumed by the wind again. It's me, sorry. Let me stop that really quickly. Woo.
You might have to mess around with your sensitivity in Discord.
Yep.
Nope, we can't hear you. Can't hear you like at all now. Want to try leaving a Discord call and coming back in?
Exhausted from bug stuff, Myshkin.
Hello.
We can hear you now, yeah.
Okay. No, Myshkin is most of the time when you've seen Myshkin, it's usually sort of legs bunched up against his chest and usually sat upright. But as you look over to the snow, you see that you've never seen him more cat-like. He is literally curled up in a ball, and you see his long tail is curled round his limbs and round the top of his head. He is out cold. And in the cold. He's very cold. He's very comfortable.
Out in the cold.
Kallisto's going to reach down and make a ball of snow and throw it at Myshkin's head.
Can I add a little bit of extra oomph with my air, pushing it even
Yes.
higher velocity?
Unarmed.
Each other and just like...
Unarmed strike. I'll give you a +3 for Loluphia's.
Okay. Do I? Oh yeah, I do.
That one.
Imagine.
It hits you.
The wind blows back and it hits me in the face.
Yeah, Lolly's wind gets out of hand.
I'm gonna call it the wife bonus.
Wife bonus.
Oh. Yeah,
that's a nat 20 always.
Right
Ooh woo. Oh my god.
Gonna call the RSPCR, the Royal Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Rakshasas. Good lord.
The last time I got hit by a snowball that bad, it ruptured my eardrum.
Oh my god.
So as
I'm not trying to throw to kill.
As the
Sometimes you
snowball
don't get
is
that decision.
flying towards Myshkin, within his dream, a much younger Myshkin with two silhouetted figures in the distance gifted by Kaivar laugh and play in the distance. And as one of them balls up some snow and starts to throw it in the direction of Myshkin, he suddenly just and like very just suddenly up on all fours just in the real world, and look, turns around. You can see just snow falling off his whiskers and his fur as he just in your direction, Kallisto, and then
Morning.
Good morning.
good morning. Oh, what are we doing?
We're great. We're
Good.
ready to go. You should eat some food so we can get on the road.
I'm fine. And he grabs a small sort of bit of sausage and just starts to gnaw at it. No, I'm good to go. Let's head off.
Okay, well. Farouk, do you want to have all of Myshkin's food before we head out?
I have had quite enough myself, thank you. Another
We can
killer
just pack it up
feast.
and take it with us.
Moose.
Meese?
Musai?
No cheeses for us, mooses.
Mooses.
Jumping down.
Moose
off
tracks ice cream!
of- there it is. Time.
Hurry, quick! Follow the tracks and pick up the snow underneath it. I've heard it's delicious.
No, I wouldn't do that.
As you guys begin to hear the clanging of antler and horn, as the sounds of the mountain begin to sing their song, the wildlife emerging, chowing down on the bits of green that are still poking out from the snow-covered side. A couple of moose come strolling by. Just the sheer size of the flora and fauna on the mountainside. Everything in the Forgotten Lands is just a little bit larger than life. Even these small snow orchids that frequent the small patches of greenery almost fill out an entire 2 handfuls. Fragrance is thick. Smell of fresh ozone in the air. And a clear pathway of where you need to take off. You guys pack up your things and begin to descend down into that valley. Kelthud is currently your navigator. If one other would like to help assist, you may do so.
What's the role?
It is all about survival.
Yeah, I will decide not to do that.
Mine's a plus 12. What do you have on Kallisto?
Mine's a plus 11. Yours is 1 higher than me.
I
What about you, Myshkin?
also have so survival is plus 11, but I also have my winter cat senses, so I ignore concealment caused by ice and snow. So keep
You can
an
what
eye
concealment?
Ignore
out.
it.
I ignore it.
On the
Ah.
note of that, I am going to go ahead and do this. We're trekking through the snow at this point, right, RoBear?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Real quick, I'm going to go and cast Pass Without Trace because I am not about any of this nonsense of being ambushed, and I would rather we be able to hide.
And
So you start, yeah.
sorry.
You get that sense that there's this sort of like psychic deadening of the sound. You can hear your own footsteps, but it feels as though there's this unnatural barrier between you and the area outside of the group.
And I'm also using, unfortunately this doesn't fit the rest of you, but I'm going to use my Terrain Stalker ability. I can sneak without the need of a stealth check through snowy terrain. I'm keeping as hidden as I can.
Yeah, I'm cool for you to be the other person.
Yeah.
Because having one more survival means nothing whenever you have all these other feats.
Yeah.
That's good stuff. Use it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm happy to move along with Kilthud.
All right. Oh, poor Kelthud is not here. Let's get him.
Kilthud?
I'm here. Just filling up my coffee.
I'm already up. We need you to lead.
What's new?
Oh, come off it.
He's got a big smile. He's always happy to be wanted. This man has quite the survival. 20.
Nice. I actually thought mine was higher, but I don't know where I messed up. Just because they're Forgotten Lands.
There we go. First roll in. Let's go ahead with that help roll, shall we?
It's private.
Private for us.
Yeah, we didn't even see it.
Yeah, there. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, yeah, we could definitely do better than that.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. I think I have something for this.
So are we giving Kilthud advantage, or is
No,
one of us...
you guys settled on Kallisto, right?
No,
Myshkin.
No, on
Myshkin.
Myshkin.
Ah, yes, Myshkin. Myshkin, you are the advantage roll.
Cool. I will.
Oh, look at that. Easy. Oh, what?
Yeah.
25, 28.
I am going to use communal knowledge on that. That means I can give you a +2 status bonus to that, so that will bump it to a 30.
Oh. With that 30, you avoid the encounter table.
I kind of wish we didn't now. I wanted to see. Never mind. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't look at me like that, Sam.
For the big encounters, not these moves.
Don't worry. There is plenty of time for the encounter table.
Yay.
Moose battle.
I am scared. Very scared. Also, have you seen a moose? Those things could... Oh, man.
They're huge.
They're huge and not to be
enormous.
messed with.
Like, gah. Freaks of nature in the most beautiful and terrifying way possible.
Me when I'm a moose.
You all descend down into the valley. The winds whipping through. This is a desolate yet formidable place. For periods of time, it feels like you're the only people in this entire mountain range. And then 20 steps later, it feels like every eyeball is on you.
I'm going to use Soul Sight.
And that is where we will pick up
Sick.
next week with Pass Without a Trace on.
It'd be cool if we did another like hour.
You guys could just keep
And I might
juicing
actually
it.
Get in trouble.
Oh, boy, am I glad I picked up this. Oof.
Pass without a trace is clutch.
Yeah.
The completely underappreciated best spell back in D&D, and even if it has slightly different effects in Pathfinder, boy, is it real nice, because
Oh, it's so good. Yeah.
So, do you guys want to know what the random encounter was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
You would have gotten 20 levels.
You would have got to meeting the trickster god of Faltura.
I don't know if that's good.
Damn it. We missed the tricks. We missed the Loki of Fortura.
Yes.
God
And they were sexy.
It's actually Didier in another universe.
While
I am
very
terrified.
entertaining, would have probably set you back more than days. Depends on
okay.
just how much fun they were having.
Are they
yeah,
like
makes sense.
fairies?
Oh,
in a
yeah.
lot of lore.
100%. Very. My trickster gods are in it for the lulz. They're not trickster malevolent. They are
Okay.
down to see somebody sweat.
They're just silly billies.
Silly
Yeah.
bellies of incredible cosmic power.
Incredible
Dangerous
cosmic
silly
power.
billies.
Yes. They're in it for the long lulls and will certainly cause trouble, but they don't. Death would be the end of the fun.
Mhm.
They're very
end?
like creatures of the Fae. They want the party to always continue, and therefore the
Ah,
practical
they live.
joke should always keep going until it's
They love
extracted
spells that make you dance forever.
every bit.
To gorge them upon the gamut of existence until every last drop has been drained dry, drinking life.
They will
to
have the last
knees.
laugh.
They will have the last laugh, but not this time, because well rolled.
The trickster hears the chuckle in the wind.
Doesn't see it, but over the hill you just see Myshkin, Kaivar, and the rest of them just.
Well, he's hiding
Not
just
sure.
because I don't know if RoBear's writing this down for future stuff.
Not sure if you can monetize that video now. I'm sorry.
I
Put
dropped
your
an
thumbs up.
F-bomb.
It's okay.
Roll deception.
We'll pick up there next week as we descend. Thank you guys for coming along for the ride. Gorgeous roleplay as always, and I'm so glad that we did not TPK and crash.
Oh my goodness.
I'm very close to it.
We were very close. We were
hit point and a
one
dream.
lolly swipe away from going down.
I literally had 1 HP as well.
That
Yeah,
is.
1 HP and a dream.
I have not seen a closer scrape on this channel, I'm pretty sure. It's like.
Yeah. What would have
I've
happened
seen-
though?
Not since I cut Paul's head off. I don't
that
want to
one more
talk. I don't want to talk about what was going to happen because I didn't know what I was going to do yet. Because there's not a lot I can do to sugarcoat that
Yeah.
crashing into the mountainside. Those drakes are going to follow you down. They're going to eat you.
It's
Yeah.
fine. You know, before we hit the ground, we get psychically saved, and then we just hear a voice in the back of our heads. And then as we leave the Nautiloid crash, we find Shadowheart. And,
And we just go right into
Oh, yeah.
Baldur's Gate 3.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate Campaign 2 for RoBear.
I was more focused on what can we do
Yeah.
than the opposite. And we got lucky enough to skate just through. We're Teflon. What can we say?
Yeah. I was messaging you a plan, and then you were like, if you heal everybody, we'll be up. And I erased it and was like, sold to the highest bidder.
Well, that helps avoid a lot of bad outcomes. And it's also much more fun than to sit there and go, well, I couldn't do anything. It gives you something. And if you can do something, you can string a good plan together, and it feels fun. It feels like you're digging yourself out of the hole. And that's what you want to try. But it doesn't always work that way. Sometimes the odds are just against you. And what we found out there, those mephits slowly but surely were making things very difficult. And luckily, no recharges on Frost Breath.
Oh my god, that was such a lifesaver.
Even though it ended up me getting critted with a tail. God,
God, that was rough.
I think I broke a few ribs.
Yeah, that's what took Farouk down,
Yeah. I dodged the claw or the bite, and then I got nat 20'd. That's the gambit on that. You know, more than likely, I got a high AC too. More than likely, I'm going to kick out. But if nat 20s come to play, they turn everything upside down.
As soon as you went down, I got scared. I was like, oh, no. Because you're the other person who has heals.
Yeah. It was like, we had Kelthud to bail us out, but like, it was... Yeah, it was getting really...
And you had more health than me at
He
the
was
time.
at the very end. It took Lolly.
Yeah.
That
was behind like another Drake and several mephits, and at that point it's just like, ooh, tasty snacks.
Somebody's probably perma-dead at least by the time it comes down to Kelthud. For sure.
Wouldn't it have been... Who was the most negative? Oh, wait, no, it works different in Pathfinder, right? It's not like double their HP, or how do you do it in this one? Is it just the 3?
I don't know.
That's what I do. I just do the D&D.
Yeah, it's 4
Oh, you still do it that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, some people have more, like you don't just have 3 death saves. Some people have more than others based on their class, which is cool. But
yeah, I have 4 death saves.
Yeah, me too.
I'm just glad I used that elemental bulwark right at the beginning, because that's what saved me over
yeah,
and over and over again with that resistance. Because I would have been dead ages ago.
that got a +2. That inspired courage, baby. It was big too.
Yeah. Was I got to use my Pistolero as retort, which was fun.
Yes.
Every time someone crit misses around me, I get to just shoot.
Such a great thing.
Well, that is where we will close. Thank you all for joining us. We will see you next week. Much love, everybody.
I'm waving. You can't see me. I just realized. I just remembered that.
It's from both of us.